Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And a very happy Friday, one and all. Man.
Hell of a day.
Well, you had a much worse day than I did. Well, no, I don't want to say worse. A much busier day than I did.
Very hectic.
But we are here. We have made it. We did the thing. Hopefully you all had a good week, or however long it's been since we last saw you. You are always welcome to let us know. We would love to hear from you. But for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here to continue our second ever Nuzlocke with Pokemon SoulSilver. Last time, we made our way here to Azalea Town. We beat Team Rocket out of the Slowpoke Well, and we beat Bugsy, the gym leader, with one very well-placed rock throw from our Dwayne Geodude. Which I was very worried about that fight. I was very worried about that Scyther, and it went down in one hit to a rock throw. And so now we are getting ready to fight our rival. Basically, at the end of the last stream, I realized that it would be better for us to be able to use our two grass types, since he has a Croconaw that I was also very worried about. What a surprise. And so what I decided to do was... There we go.
Can you maybe go back to where you just were for a sec? I just want people to hear the music, because it reminds me of like Wham's Last Christmas. Not this part, but when we leave the rain. When we leave the rain.
I see. Sure. Very funny. All right. Anyway, at the end of the last one, we realized that to fight the Croconaw, we would have to use our two grass types, and I said that I would level them up between last time and this time. Turns out this grass was okay, but it had a fair number of poison types in it, but going back into the cave was super useful. Basically, anytime I came across a Zubat, I would just send somebody else in. But otherwise, against all of the Geodudes and Onyxes, I was very easily able to use the grass types and level up quite quickly on both our Bellsprout and our Oddish. And so currently, we have a level 17 Teeth and a level 17 Amy's Friend.
Yes.
And I was walking around with Scramble for a little while at the start of the stream. And a little bit before we started, but we will have Peeves up top, since our rival starts with his own Ghastly, who is only level 14, and we have a Ghastly level 16 in Peeves. Amy, I'll let you read, and then we're going to start right into the rival battle.
Well, one of my pet peeves
Nice.
is being so far behind in chat. Hub is here saying, hey, just popping in to say not going to be able to make it tonight. Good luck. Have fun. Thank you, Hub.
Thanks,
I'm
Hub.
sure you can't hear me anymore, but I guess you wrote that a bit ago.
Yeah, but
appreciated.
Yes, thank you for letting us know.
Erica says, we'll miss you, Hub.
Yes.
Yes, we will. Marcus is here saying sup.
What is up, Marcus? And so to Marcus and Erica and Hob, happy Friday.
I literally just caught a shiny Pelipper.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Cool.
But he doesn't have our Pokeballs ready yet, unfortunately.
Four-eyed Amy. Hooray. Yes, hooray. I was able to work today, so I showed 5 houses.
Yeah, she literally got her glasses yesterday.
Yes, and I drove all over Creation today because I went an hour and a half away from home, and then a little less than that further from home, and then a little less than that further from home, and then drove all the way back, and then showed another house, and Now here I am.
That's right.
It's a very crazy day. Especially since, so one of my clients lives in another state, and I have to, like, video the house to show it to them, and my phone died. So I had to sit in the car charging my phone for an hour. I had to call the listing agent and say, hey, is anyone else trying to get in here? Because do I need to reschedule? And he was like, no. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just sit here. And luckily, when I was done with the last video for her, I was at 2%. So
Okay.
I made it work.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Erica says, I'm fully set up with another pickle, bacon, and pepperoni pizza.
Amazing.
Delicious. I love the sound of it, Erica.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Although we had pizza for dinner as well, but still.
It sounds like my kind of pizza.
Yeah, me too.
The saltier, the better. Maybe put olives on it to make it that much more salty.
I do love olives.
Marcus says, I genuinely worried about you having to read chat during the streamer event. Yeah, I worried about that too.
Yeah.
So very pleased that I have these now.
That's right. Yeah, and speaking of which, thank you, Marcus, for that wonderful segue. The promo image was there at the beginning of the stream for folks who may have seen it. This Wednesday on Geek for All, link down in the description box below, we are going to be participating in the Duskmorn streamer event for Magic the Gathering, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. And so you all can check that out. We're going to be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, or as close to that time as we can. And we would obviously love to have you join us. It should be very interesting. So, yeah. All right, are we ready to fight our rival?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not the one running this game. You are.
All right. Tell me something. Is it true the Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Quit lying. Because again, remember who this is?
Bullseye.
But yes, this is Bullseye. You are totally right.
Yep.
But it's also that's it? Who's this young man's father?
One of the people, one of the trainers, one of the gym leaders. Team Rocket.
Yes.
Oh, Giovanni.
Thank you.
Fuck, I forgot.
Yes. So that's why he's like, Team Rocket came back, and then he's like, you beat them? Quit lying. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are. It's time for Bullseye. This is a Nuzlocke, people. We cannot die here. And by that I mean we can die here, but we should not die here.
Right.
All right, Ghastly. We got Peeves. Let's go with a Nightshade to start. Okay. Spite. Yeah, I definitely don't care about Spite, Ghastly. Do not care. Nightshaded again. And... yes!
Nice.
All right, 1 down, 2 to go. 285 experience. Level 17 is Peeves.
Nice.
Okay, I mean, we're getting a lot faster, aren't we? Jesus. That special attack, too. 40 HP, 39 special, 37 speed. Damn. Okay. Croconaw immediately, huh? Well, I didn't really... oh, I did show it. Yeah, we have Teeth and Amy's Friend, both at level 17. He's going to use Bite here, which is a physical move. So let's check who's got the better defense. 19 versus 24. We're going to send in Amy's Friend.
Yeah. And he's going to try to eat the radish. Because radishes are delicious.
Oof. Okay, this is going to be a little scary. It just did 15 to us. Doubled would be 30. So if it's faster and it crits us, Amy's friend is dead. But if we get this absorb off, we will heal enough from the absorb that we should not die to a crit if we're faster. And we won't die to a regular hit. And he doesn't even do it. He just uses Scary Face to lower our speed, but we were already slower. So totally fine unless it was a speed tie. But we get the absorb off. Wow, that did not do a lot of damage.
It's absorb.
Uh-oh.
Absorb doesn't do a lot of damage.
Let's put it to sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Croconaw is asleep. Now let's drain it of its life force.
That seems fucked up.
Right?
Erica says I have some Vampire the Masquerade news.
Let's do it. I would love to hear it.
Cool. Marcus is giving like a shocked, scared face. Erica says, I wish Peeves would get a more lore-accurate attack, like beat with a sock full of chalk. Wow.
Wow, it really likes using Scary Face.
Marcus really liked that one. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's fine. We're at the full -6 speed. I imagine he's going to have a healing item of some sort here. And that's totally fine. He doesn't? And we get critted. Yeah, I knew that was coming. And we flinched? Oh, you motherfucker.
Oof.
Okay, well, it's definitely faster than us, so we now have to switch to Teeth. And hope that... Is there a world where we're faster than this thing? Bite again. Okay. So that did 17. Doubled will kill us, but this Vine Whip will kill Croconaw. So I just have to dodge a crit, and we're fine. Scary Face. Or it could do that.
Yay.
Thank you, Croconaw, and thank you, Teeth. Down goes Croconaw. That was the scariest thing that he had. He now has a Zubat. Literal only Zubat left. 183 for all 3 of our Pokemon. Zubat is his 3rd and final Pokemon. So you got a lot of nerve coming here. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean... Bite, Leech Life, Astonish, and Supersonic. Let's just take it down quickly and easily. No need to futz around. And Supersonic missed. Thank God. Alright, it hits the second time. That is a little unfortunate, but we'll see.
Erica says, so my vampire is pursuing a romance with another player character.
Ooh.
Nice.
How's that gonna go?
So what's happened?
Oh, that was a crit? I don't think we needed it, but thank you, Dwayne. And Zubat's down in 1 hit. 91 for each of them. And we beat Bullseye. Useless Pokemon. Listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. Alright, well.
Sounds
we'll
like
see.
your problem then, dude.
I hate the weak.
Wow. Okay.
He's got daddy issues, eh?
I know.
Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket too. They think they're big and tough as long as they're in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all.
Wow.
You stay out of my way. You won't be an exception if you get in my way.
Okay. I never asked to be. Because I literally don't give a single fuck about you.
There you go. All right. Let's heal up. And... Okay, I mean, Peeves is level 17 as well now. We're about to go through the forest where we caught Amy's friend. But we did put our starter away in the box. So I think what we're going to do is we put Santina away as well. I think I'm going to take Fire Butt in exchange for Teeth, and we'll leave Teeth behind for now as well. You can go ahead and read while I do this. I'm just sorting stuff now. Oh, actually, that's helpful. Okay. Damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
What, did you tell me to read?
I sure did.
I thought you were talking about the noise outside.
No, I
Because
was
that's all I could focus on. Okay. Erica says...
sorry.
No, I didn't hear what you said because I was focused on the sound outside. Erica says, so basically she's a Malkavian? Is that what it is?
Sure.
Which means she has a sort of very powerful mental derangement, and hers basically stems from being embraced at 19, so she never really got a proper young childhood.
A young adulthood is what that says.
Oh. Okay. Stems from being embraced at 19, so she never really got a proper young adulthood. So when things get stressful, she sort of reverts to little girl mode and desperately seeks reassurance and comfort. And Ramsey, the other PC, has done that for her a lot. Aw, cute.
That is really cute. And that's a really cool idea for a backstory. I like that. All right, so we have to go get this guy's Farfetch'd. He lost 2 of them in the woods, and we got to go catch them. Thing is, every time you step on these bundles of sticks or whatever, it notices you and looks at you. And you can only catch it if you sneak up exactly behind it. Yeah. If you're to the side or in front of it, it will... when you talk to it, it will just run away.
I was like, damn. If I step on a bundle of sticks, are they going to burn me alive? Ugh. Oddish died.
Yeah, I critted it. It was super effective. It's also level 5, so it was quite easy. Qua! And I snuck up and caught it from behind before it noticed me.
Yay.
So now it's gone, but then we have to go back here to the kid who's like, but there's more. It's like, yeah, I know. I was closer to it. But now I gotta wait and wade through more wild Pokemon, but it's still free experience.
It's an Oddish again.
Yes,
Look
it
how
is.
Cute it is.
Look how easily it dies to a peck.
Erica says, oh my god, Amy, you just made me realize Oddish is a radish. I am a fool. Oh my god, Erica, the best.
It's an odd radish, yeah. That's right. It took me longer than I'd like to admit to realize it myself, I won't lie.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I like radishes, so, like, of course I instantly recognized it as a radish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called Oddish, and it looks like a radish.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is gray. If, you know, in Pokemon Red, it's red.
Yeah.
So it looks a lot more like a radish.
Yeah.
But when it's gray, obviously, it looks less like a radish and more like something you shouldn't eat.
Sure. Oh, good. A useless item. It's a revive. Okay. Come on, Mr. Owl. Peck to your heart's content until you level up. That's what you need to do.
Erica says, I always thought it was just like a sprouting bulb instead of a specific plant.
Sure.
All right, yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. And that is what it looks like, right? Just a bulb that's sprouting.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
yeah, it's a radish.
Look, Amy.
Yeah, Paris.
You like Paris?
I do. Cute crustacean.
Well, it's 4 times weak to peck. Not that it would have survived even if it was only 2 times weak. But... okay.
And Paris is actually a bug, not a crustacean, but it looks like a crustacean.
Mm.
So, you know, you shouldn't feel like a fool for not knowing Oddish is a radish when there's things like that in this game.
It's true. Alright, we caught the Farfetch'd.
Yay.
So now we got both. Let's keep going.
Marcus says, I wonder what Amy would think of Oddish as shiny. Revives are just free money.
It's true. Yeah, you just sell them and get money.
There you go. And Erica says, just got jump scared by a single rogue piece of pineapple on this pizza.
Oh, God.
It tasted sweet and thought I was having a medical emergency. LOL. Hilarious. Oh. I actually don't like that, Marcus. He just showed it to me.
The shiny.
The bright green.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It looks radioactive.
Alright, so we just learned the HM, or we just received the HM for cut. We haven't learned shit yet. Oh, I literally had the Miracle Seed the whole time and never gave it to Amy's friend, even during the fight against our rival.
Wow.
That's on me, but we still won, so whatever, right? Here is cut. There are a couple Pokemon that can learn cut here. Yeah, Amy's friend or Firebutt. I think it's going to be... I mean, I'm sure Bellsprout could also, which is kind of annoying. I'm going to give it to Firebutt, actually. I think I've done this in the past in my practices. It makes sense. It's better than Tackle, for sure. So,
Marcus says, interesting. That I don't like the shiny.
yeah.
Erica says, I think I would like Oddish's shiny more if it was either all the way brown and withered or all the way neon.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right, so now Firebutt can cut the tree. All right, so our new level cap is 19 because Whitney's Miltank is level 19. And so we cannot exceed that level on any of our Pokemon, or we will have to put them in the box and not be able to use them for at least that fight.
The one you showed me was all the way neon, wasn't it?
I mean, the leaves, I think, were the same as they are in the regular
Right.
form.
And it just looked neon green. Was it like a lie? Was it like a fake thing on the internet?
No.
Because there are fake things on the internet.
You can't lie on the internet. No, that is the shiny.
There's no brown.
All right. We're still at full health. And we have now lost our first bit of health since entering this forest, since the beginning of the episode. And we got critted, but still took 1 damage. That Zubat was pathetic to Mr. Owl. Absolutely nothing. Way to go, Mr. Owl. Is there an item over here, or just like there's a person over here at some point? Okay.
Marcus says true because the leaves are a different texture than its body via the 3D models.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Marcus says also, speaking of Paris, Parasect is a Pokemon that got way better in Gen 4 with the physical / special split
Sure.
and good bug type moves. Awesome. I love Paris.
Yeah.
Parasecta can take her leave.
Whoops. There was a lady over there.
I saw her.
Kimono lady. But first, we got to go down here, and somebody gets to learn Headbutt. And it might be Mr. Owl.
I mean, it seems like his current moves are pretty good. Just saying.
I mean, we're in the forest. I just keep pecking everything, but... See, look at him.
Whoa. What you doing, bro?
He's headbutting the trees.
That's not very smart.
What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using a headbutt. See?
Okay, but why?
Well, you'll see. Okay, so literally anyone can learn it.
Wow.
Maybe I should teach it to Scramble. So Scramble has the hustle ability. So he gets a boost in attack, but a decrease in accuracy. Yeah, I'm going to try it with Scramble.
Marcus says, I'd love them to give Paris a regional variant with a third stage.
That'd be cool.
I thought it had a third stage.
Just Paris and Parasect.
Oh. Okay, well, it shows what I know.
What did you think its third stage was?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just thought it had one.
It says my Scramble looks stronger. I just hope it likes me more. Oh, there's a thing over here, right? Or no? Nope, those are just flowers. Oh, no, I was right. I found a repel. Good.
Yay.
Cool. All right. Hi, Kimono lady. Oh, nope, I lied. There's a wild Pokemon first. It's an Oddish.
Erica says, hey, a kimono lady. Nice to meet you. Please don't kill one of my Pokemon. Later, okay, bye.
That's right. Yeah, the Kimono ladies are very good. Do you remember what Pokemon they have?
No, not offhand.
They each have one of the evolutions.
Well, I know that, but I don't know. I wasn't sure if you were saying, like, who had what or whatever.
No. No, yeah, they each have one of the evolutions, that's all.
Okay.
So she says, Kimono girl, lost and alone. Poor girl lost in the dark Ilex forest.
Jesus.
What? You remember me from Violet City? You must be imagining. Anyway, will you show me how to get out of this forest?
Yeah.
You will? Aren't you lost in the forest as well? How do you know how to get out of here? And then Mr. Owl shows you the way. A 1, a 2, a 3. Wow, you're going to show me how to get out? You're such a smart Pokemon. See you. Yeah, he's really smart until you put a lollipop in front of him. Then it's a problem. Just saying. Okay.
Erica says, but this game makes those fights way harder, and you have to do them all in a gauntlet without healing between them.
Correct.
That's awful.
Yes. Whereas in Gen 2, when you faced them, they were just all standing there, and so you could walk up, like, fight the first one, walk away, go to the Pokemon Center, fight the second one, Pokemon Center, etc. No item back here. So the cool thing about the headbutt in this game is that there are certain areas, because like anywhere you want, you can use headbutt. And headbutt a tree, and sometimes Pokemon will fall out.
Oh.
And then that gives you opportunities to catch things in places where you might not otherwise be able to catch things, or have different options for catching things in certain areas.
It's so weird, though. Like, people just going around headbutting trees because they want Pokemon. Like,
well, people don't. The Pokemon do.
they want what?
No. In other words, people don't go around headbutting trees. That guy was doing it, but he taught it to our Scramble. So Scramble headbutts the tree.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Right before we step out of the forest, Mr. Owl grows to level 18, but I guess doesn't need that defense. Jesus. Okay. But now, we're out of the forest.
Nice.
Oops, wrong way.
Erica says, I was just about to say we could go to Azalea and try to get a headbutt encounter like Heracross.
Yeah, I think it might be better to wait until we have Fly. I know that's a ways away, but... What does this lady give us? She gives us something, right? You must be battling all kinds of Pokemon. Try using this TM for a change. Yep. And she's got a Butterfree with her. It's Taunt. Okay, so I kind of don't care, but still free stuff. Why not? Alright, now, this kid fights... I don't remember what he's got, but let's do it. This is where I do my training, he says.
Nice.
Youngster Samuel has 4 Pokemon.
Wow.
Rattata is first. I know that poisoning it is a bad idea, but acid's really strong. Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. Very sick.
Yeah. Okay. Spearow versus our grass type. I'll risk it.
Erica says that TM was Sweet Scent in the original.
Ah, Sweet Scent. I guess, again, helpful, I guess, when you're trying to catch Pokemon, but otherwise, not very helpful. Another Spearow level 8. Acid has been able to deal to one-hit kill everything he's played so far, and that has not changed. Go, Amy's friend, go! And a Sandshrew? We can't put acid on this, but we sure can absorb it. It is level 10. Yeah, done. Amy's friend mopped up this trainer. Holy shit.
Good.
And level 18. Incredible.
Erica says acid can't poison, can it? I believe it can just lower a stat.
Gotcha. Even better. Good. Our special attack is 35. Jesus. Okay. Way to go, Amy's friend. Whoa! Yeah, you're damn right, whoa. Alright. Peeves is up next for levels.
Oof.
When, if and when you're interested in doing so, this is going to be like a lot, but I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but I think I could really use a cup of tea.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Doesn't have to be the second, but...
I was just thinking, so today was very cool. Aw, cute.
Ah, not so cute.
Oh. Gross.
Amy hates Snubble.
I really do.
And it intimidates us, but we gotta switch because we
With
can't
its
hit
ugly
this
ass
thing.
face.
Ass
face.
Come on, Scramble. Let's take out a Snubble, shall we? Anyway, you were thinking today.
Yeah, so this morning it was very nice and cool outside, and then it got very hot very quickly. And I've been drinking water as much as possible, but I was very busy today, so I didn't get to do it a ton. But my head has been killing me. My eyes are all dry. It's a lot. So I'm trying to drink as much as I can, and you want some tea.
I need some, yeah. My throat is very scratchy. Hey, look, it's a Mareep.
Yeah.
Meh. Just to be on this. Actually, yeah, we can do Amy's friend here, right? Sure. Grass is pretty, well, I should say, electric is pretty bad against grass, so. Though I believe it lowers physical defense despite being a special attack. Yeah, interesting. Speaking of which, let's acid this thing. Beautiful. Growl lowers our attack, but should still be enough. This acid is very strong. Yeah, that's right, I said it. And down goes Mareep. Amazing. Okay. So we beat this guy. There's another trainer over here. Scramble. Scramble's doing okay. I mean, I can probably just not use it against this kid if I can help it. But then we're gonna have to go through. Actually, it's appropriate that Amy's not here right now because we're gonna have to pass the daycare man soon.
Big bad daycare man.
That's right, the big bad daycare man indeed. Oh, a Diglett, eh? I'm like 85% sure our ability is Levitate, isn't it? Let me double check. It is Levitate. Okay, well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, we were faster anyway, so glad you switched this thing in to just die. That's cool. I don't like Diglett, man. And we lost it in our last Nuzlocke as well. Ooh. Okay. If we finish off Mankey here, we will level up on Peeves. Nightshade number 1 does not kill. Focus energy is irrelevant, and Nightshade number 2 should kill. Erica, I'm not ignoring what you said. I will let Amy read it, because that is very interesting. And I would love to hear her take on it when she gets back. And Peeves is level 18. Thanks, Peeves. Okay. No, there are better trainers. I mean, then you having like a level 10 and a level 13? Yes. No, I do not want to give a child my phone number or vice versa. Thank you for asking. I guess our character is also a child, but still. Alright, Daycare Man / Lyra. What do you have to say? Blah, blah, blah. Come on. Yes, Erica, we do. I figured I'd wait until we get to the Pokemon Center, but yes, there should be an encounter here for us. Awkward boyfriend conversation going on with the grandma here. And then she gives us her phone number. And she's now just going to incessantly call us. It is super annoying. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, bye, Grandma. Bye, Grandpa. Oh, God damn it. Yes, I know. Give us your phone numbers. Doesn't matter. He won't call us incessantly like his granddaughter does. Okay. Now, I should be able to sneak past this cop. I can. So let's go to the center. Heal up now that we're in Goldenrod. Why is that, Erica? Remind me. I know that like some of them tell you when there are certain Pokemon available or whatever, which kind of doesn't matter as much, but I'm sure some of them, what do they give you, items or like want a battle, I guess, later on or something? Alright, so Route 34 is here. We don't change routes down here before this area, do we? No, because we were in 33 down by the other side of Union Cave. So yes, this is Route 34. This is where we can get an encounter. Oh, fire, water, and leaf stones. Nice, okay. That's important. Ooh, thank you, Amy.
I got you mint.
I appreciate that greatly.
I was sniffing it in there.
Good, I need it.
I was like, oh, it smells so good.
Alright, this kid is confident in their ability to raise Pokemon. Camper Todd has a single Pokemon, and it's a Psyduck. Well, it's not a Psychic type, but I sure can Nightshade it. It's level 14. We didn't even do half. but it tail whips us. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Oh, that's all right. I meant to use Nightshade, but I used Lick, and it critted. And it failed its disable. Sure, I guess we can Lick for the kill now. Yeah, that's a... I don't like that phrase. Just... Nice work, Peeves. Okay. Oh, right. You're supposed to be switched out, though. All right. Well... No.
You're like, is this kid wearing lederhosen?
Probably. See, Lyra immediately calling us again. This is why I don't give people my number in this game. Because it's real annoying. Obviously, you don't have to
give people my number in real life.
You don't have to respond to it, obviously, but still. All right, police officer. It's nighttime. Police officers only fight you at night. If you pass them during the day, they don't. But at night, they're like, hey, you're suspicious. It's like, I'm not. I'm just walking along. But
it's just darker. That's all. Growlithe.
Yep. And it's level 17, which is very scary. But thankfully, we have a Dwayne.
Whoa. Marcus changed his picture to an Eevee.
A shiny Eevee, it looks like.
Whoa.
Ember again. Don't burn me. Thank you. Not very effective. Rock throw, though. Super effective. Kills it. And a crit! Dwayne, nice. You absolute maniac. I love you.
Wait, what was the thing you wanted me to read? I used to be a Snubble hater, but that Pokemon single-handedly carried me to a win in my Pokemon X Nuzlocke. Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean, as we learned in Pokemon Coliseum, Granbull is very powerful, annoyingly so. Mm-hmm. So.
Still hate Snubble, though.
Fair. You also hate Granbull, but...
Yeah.
You're not going to not acknowledge that it's powerful. You just don't like it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, right. I'm an idiot. We're in Goldenrod. I know I entered and then left the city, but I really should have run to the east of the city to get myself the free bike.
Mm-hmm. I like free.
Right? Me too. Plus, then I can move a lot faster. It's super annoying that... Like, the running shoes are helpful because it's not just the walking speed, but still, it gets annoying. But here...
Marcus says, yep, that's my little guy.
Mm-hmm. That's right. This is the bike shop. My bad. It's just very tucked away, which is why he gives us the free bike. Because he's like, I opened a branch here, but I can't sell my bikes. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number, and I'll loan you a bicycle. So you get the bike, and then after you ride the bike around for a while, he calls you, and he's like, hey, thanks so much for riding the bike. Keep it as my gift or my thank you.
Aw, thanks.
So we go to the bag, we go to key items, we go to the bicycle, and we register it. So that now, we just, at the push of a button, get on our bicycle. And ride right into somebody's house and get off the bicycle.
Yes.
All right, so who's up top? Scramble. Who has Yawn and Sweet Kiss. Sure. Let's do it. Let's check our encounter in this area. Or we can get TM63 for Embargo first. And then we get... Yeah, it's a Drowsy. Oh. Okay. Let's Yawn you. It used Pound. which did 3 whole damage to us. Amazing. I'm not confident headbutting here, but Pound isn't doing much, so I think we're okay. Sweet Kiss also works and confuses it. Wow. Is it asleep now? Yeah, it is. All right, perfect. Let's do... It's not really heavy. We do have 3 heavy balls, but I think... 1, 2, 3... Damn it. So close. Come on, Drowsy. Come on.
Drowsy is sleeping. Don't disturb it.
I won't disturb it if it just gets in the goddamn ball. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Second try. Beautiful.
Erica says, notably, we could trade this Drowsy for a Machop immediately.
Yeah,
LOL.
where is that trade at? Is it at the top of the is it the top of the department store? I don't remember where it is. Okay. We've got Maggie the Drowsy. Thank God it wasn't this Abra. Scramble, if you're faster, you might take this thing out with a headbutt. It's not faster. Okay, bye, Abra.
Well.
It teleported away. There's a trainer down here, right? Yeah, there is. But first, it's an Abra again. Scramble, you're faster this time, right? I know, that's not how it works. Let's have a practice battle, she says. I love how she calls it a practice battle, and yet if one of our Pokemon, if we lose a Pokemon here, they're just dead. It's like, it's a practice battle, but she could absolutely kill us here.
She's the one who gives you a leaf stone if you get her number.
If I remember correctly.
If I remember correctly.
Perfect.
Interesting, okay.
Thank you, Erica. That's great.
That is cool.
Let's try to headbutt. It misses. Our accuracy is down thanks to Hustle. That's 3 misses in a row without any accuracy drops. It's just our ability. 4 headbutt misses in a row. It's splashing us.
I guess this one almost looks more like a radish.
And we do kill it. Good. Okay, Scramble. Bulbasaur.
Alright.
Tackles us. Ooh! Critting us for 10 damage. Damn, Bulbasaur. And dies.
Wow.
Scramble got real mad. Scramble critted him right back. Take that, Bulbasaur. Metronome?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Togepi wrecking face with metronomes. Damn it, Headbutt. Thank God. Okay. Do you level up from this, Scramble? Because that'd be real cool. Yes. Scramble is level 18. Now, if my prep from today meant anything at all, and hopefully it does. Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! I was running around so much before the stream started to up the friendship that we have with this thing, because it's a friendship evolution.
This thing, it's a cutie baby.
And now it won't be a baby anymore.
Boo.
You don't like Togetic?
Nah.
Really?
No.
Okay, well. I do.
I like Togekiss sometimes. depending on how good it is, because sometimes it is not that good.
All right. Whoops. Ran into a wild drowsy. All right. Oh, I forgot to switch Togetic out of the front, but that's okay. Headbutt. Wow. Oh boy. Oh, that was a good one. Okay. Well, what are our Togetic stats then if it hit that hard? Only 25 attack. I mean, obviously it's boosted by Hustle. 39 defense, 51 HP, by the way. 33 special attack, 47 special defense, and 24 speed.
Our Togetic is a hustler.
Yeah. Very much so. And with boosted speed and minus special attack, we still have high special attack.
Marcus says, Scramble got big mad.
Yeah, big time.
And Erica says, look at his new stats.
Yeah, so there you go. But yeah, Scramble critted and then evolved. Like, got real upset with the situation. All right. So the interesting thing with Goldenrod is, I mean, we're only one level away on basically everybody. I think Firebutt needs 2. But, because we can only be level 19. But interestingly, there's a lot of different areas that we can go to before fighting Whitney where we can get new encounters and stuff.
There's a baby over here.
Yes, there was a cute little girl. But you're just upset because we evolved Togepi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to be in here until I get my Drowsy so I can get my Machop.
Ah.
My muscle, if you will. All right. We will briefly...
Marcus says we should get muscle.
I got you, Marcus. I remembered. By the way, for folks who don't exactly know how the Nuzlocke rules work, since you can only catch one Pokemon per area, the way that I at least choose to look at it, and everybody who does a Nuzlocke is entitled to their own rules. Really? Good evening, Gruel. It's me, Gina. Were you awake? I picked up something nice today. I want you to have it, so I called. You'll come for it, won't you? Route 34 is where I am. We literally just gave this girl our phone number, and she literally just found something. If it's a leaf stone, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Anyway, what I was trying to say, before I was so rudely interrupted by somebody trying to give me free stuff...
How dare they?
is that Drowsy was our encounter for this route. When I trade Drowsy for Muscle, I still personally, I consider that to still be our encounter for this route. Disabled our Headbutt. That's kind of annoying. I'm just going to run. So that means that if we can get a Goldenrod encounter, we still can, because Muscle will not count as our Goldenrod encounter, because otherwise then a single trade would like mess with our encounter chart, or whatever you want to call it, of like what encounters we can get. You're here at last. I think this will make you happy. We got your stone.
Well, there we go.
Erica. What was it, like 45 seconds? What the hell? That's amazing.
Marcus says we should, well, okay. And then Erica says, this is why you listen to me.
It's true. I've never doubted that for a second. I did doubt that it would be that fast, but I didn't doubt that it would occur at all. But damn, that was crazy. This person's really impatient. Oh, okay. Okay, so we want to go up one more floor, I think. Right? Nope, I lied. More than one more floor.
Ryan McVee or Vay is here saying, hi guys, are you reading the YouTube comments?
Live or on our YouTube channel? No, yeah.
Just join the stream.
Yeah, live right now. We absolutely are, obviously. And welcome. Nice to have you.
Yes. I think you're new, so leave your pronouns for me in chat. And if you're not new, scold me. Not in a dirty way, just,
Jesus.
Say, hey, Amy, really? You forgot?
Wow. Can I go up another floor? No. So then where's this trade guy? Is he behind the counter? No. He must be down a floor and I just missed him. Okay. No big deal. I'll find him. Who are you? No.
This area that is like the backs of the escalators.
Yeah.
It's like really dumb and weird looking. Like they didn't do a good job rendering that, but everything else looks great. It's so out of place.
Yeah.
Marcus says, welcome to Ryan.
All right. We are trading away our Drowsy for a muscle. I should say our Maggie for a muscle.
This is very over the top.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen this before. There you go. Jose sent over muscle.
Yeah.
It's the Latino version of me. Jose. Got himself a Drowsy. Yeah, you're welcome. And now I have muscle. So muscle, holding an item, by the way. A macho brace. Okay.
Okay.
Is a lonely nature, so boosted attack minus defense. Interesting. Low kick, karate chop, focus energy, and leer. Okay.
Nice.
That's a fun one.
Oh, and it's got guts.
It does have guts, so if it gets
Do you have it?
Guts! Yeah, so if it has a status problem, it gets stronger.
Awesome. This is a good matchup.
Yeah, it really is. I am going to take the Macho Brace, though. I got to remind myself. It, like, ups our EV yield or something. Is that right? Macho Brace. It is a stiff and heavy brace that promotes strong growth but lowers speed. So, yeah, it would give us more EV yield, but it would make the Pokemon a lot slower. Do we have anybody who's particularly slow anyway, and so we kind of don't care?
Or maybe someone who's really fast, so, like, they can just be normal speed at that point.
We could give it to Amy's friend. Amy's friend is very slow. Obviously, Muscle is pretty slow right now numbers-wise, but obviously a much lower level than everybody else, whereas Amy's friend is on par with everybody else and has 20 speed versus 39, 24, 25, and 33. So,
okay.
But Amy's friend has the Miracle Seed, and I don't want to give it, like, take away that.
No.
So, all right. Let's, I guess we can get out of here. I'll go by the way of the elevator. Yeah, I guess I can buy stuff on my way out. I've gotten some money along the way. No, don't need these TMs yet. They're a little expensive for now. We're still sending money to Mom, after all. So we don't have a ton of money.
Ryan says, I just started watching the first time playing Red. Love the channel.
Thank
you.
Yes, thank you very much. I love that so many people love that series. It is officially the first episode of that series is our most watched video that we have ever made on YouTube in general.
We've been doing this a while.
Yes, that too. But yeah, it has surpassed any of our videos on Geek for All as well.
Wow.
Which is really cool.
It is really cool because we have some pretty like high view count videos from a long time ago on Geek for All that I thought would never get surpassed by anything.
I agree. All right, let's sell this Revive. $750, like Marcus said, ain't bad. Let's buy potions. We have $10,000. Oh, geez. Okay, we had 8 supers. Now we have 10. That's good. Hypers are a little expensive. I think we can hold off for now. Full heals for 600. We can get 2. And then we can check with you for Pokeballs. Is that correct? It sure is.
There was a doll. I want it.
You don't. It's useless. Well, for my purposes, it's useless. Some people may be like, Joe, it's very good for this, this, and this. And you're right. It's just, like, you can run from a wild Pokemon. With it. Guess, again, I'll hold off on Ultra Balls for now. Okay. That's everything.
We did mention Geek for All a second ago. I just wanted to point out that our adorable bear balloon for Bloomborough is entirely flattened, so I threw it away. But I replaced it with an adorable handmade octopus that one of my coworkers made.
It's true.
It's very soft and very cute.
Yes.
But it only has 7 tentacles. So.
Was that what they were talking about when they were talking about, like, them, like, regrowing them or whatever?
It may be. Ryan says, no offense, but Amy in the cave and not using potions or escape ropes should be used to torture prisoners. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Yep. That is Amy learning Pokemon, and you know, in later generations we absolutely use healing items as well as escape ropes. Sometimes Joe accidentally clicks dig and we leave the cave that way. But yeah. Oh, we want to go to the underground. That's right.
Is that a diamond store?
That is the game corner.
Oh.
I might play around a little bit in there, but not a ton. It's Lyra. We're just in time.
For what?
For the fashion case. This is not Gen 5. We are not dressing up our Pokemon.
Damn it. That was so good.
The only Pokemon that we needed friendship evolution with has already done it. So... Okay. Super Nerd Eric.
Oh, he's got a battle bot.
I mean, it was like a Robo Pikachu.
It's a battle bot.
My mistake. It was a battle bot, everybody. I'm sorry.
But he's not even using it. He's using this Grimer.
It hardened. Gross. Thankfully, I used Ember.
It is gross. As gross as a Grimer already is, it's grosser when it hardens.
Yeah, it is. Another Grimer. Okay, let's do it. Perfect.
Ryan says, I'm on the episode where she meets her best friend at the daycare.
We were just talking about that because we just passed the daycare man in this game.
Yeah. Oops.
Did you read the one above it?
What? Oh, it was so frustrating, but I loved watching it.
I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm not glad it was frustrating, although,
Right.
again, that's just real. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that it came across. All right, let's go heal up and then come back down here and keep battling. It's a good way to level up our team. Come on, Firebutt. You can make it, right? Right? You were kind of at full health. Yeah, we did it. Okay.
Well, just so you know, Ryan, there's plenty of Pokemon content on that channel for you to watch. So.
This channel.
Oh, yeah, we're on this channel now. So, Ryan, for context, we used to stream solely on our other channel. So anytime we would stream a video game, it would be on Geek for All, regardless of the fact that it was a video game. But we just recently started streaming on this channel instead for the video games, so it's pretty great.
Is this the one I'm thinking of, or no? Hey, I got a coin case. Okay, cool. I like the card. Is it the card one where you flip the, like, Voltorbs over or whatever? Is that this one? I don't think so. It is.
Oh.
A Voltorb flip. So this is actually a really cool game. So it's a little complicated, but the Voltorbs...
Wait, you liking a complicated game? I'm shocked.
Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome.
The Voltorbs along the bottom and the right-hand side show you, the little number next to them shows you how many Voltorbs are in that row or column. So, anywhere it's 0 means that there are 0 Voltorbs. So, you can clear them out easily. Then, you have to try to figure out where the rest of them are. Because, for example, out of these 1, 2, 3, 4 blanks, there are 3 Voltorbs, as you can see to the right.
Dang.
So, only one of them does not contain a Voltorb. Now, notably, the one that I'm on now, it's less likely that it contains a Voltorb because in this column, there's only one Voltorb. There's only one Voltorb in this column, and only one Voltorb in this column as well.
Oh.
So, now, we know for a fact that 1, 2, 3 are all Voltorbs because there are 3 in that column.
Oh.
So what we also then know is that in this row, none of the other ones can be Voltorbs because there is only one Voltorb.
Yeah.
And then, let's see. Now we know there's 2 in this one, which means in addition to this one, there's one more in one of these 3. Huh. This is tough. So it shows you that you collect times 1 coin, 2 coins, or 3 coins. But it says I've only collected 8 coins. And that's because every 1 that we get multiplies our 1 coin by 1, which is just still 1.
Right.
And then every 2 that we get doubles it. So it went from 2 to 4, or 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. So that's why we currently have 8. Okay. So it's likely that this one is not a Voltorb. Because we need 3 in this row, and there's 1 here. We know. We just don't know where the other 2 are.
I wish with games like this you could, like, mark it. Like, say, okay, I know this is where the thing is that I'm not supposed to click on. So I'm gonna click on it with like this alternative thing.
Yeah,
so that I can mark it as being that.
You can.
Oh.
You can. I just don't remember what the X equivalent is. Hold on, maybe I can just do it with the mouse. I sure can.
Oh.
There's a Voltorb there. Close the memo. Whoa.
Whoa.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's awesome.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
I ruined everything.
Oh no. I should never have said anything.
That's fine. I just pressed the wrong button. Hold on. I can fix it. I'm just going to do it while you all look at us so that I can mess around with some things. Hey, it's us. All right. Now I got to configure all this BS. Do not remember how to do this. Hey, everybody. How are we all doing? Amy can let you know what cool things are going on this coming week.
Yes, please check out Monday. We will have a typical stream.
Correct.
Okay.
On
Geek for All, Magic Monday, and then Wednesday is the correct day, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Wednesday we will be having a 12-ish hour stream.
Jesus.
Where we will be participating in the early, not called that anymore.
Nope.
The streamer event sponsored by
Wizards of the Coast.
He does a voice, so I don't want to take it. For the new set, which is called Duskmorn.
House of Horror.
I got it.
Yes, you did.
And then Thursday, we will be having our typical Friday night stream.
This stream.
This stream will be taking place on Thursday night instead of Friday night. Still from 8 to 10-ish.
Holy crap, I did it.
Yay.
Okay, anyway, what I was trying to do was go like this, open the memo and mark it as a Voltorb. Then I wanted to try to go like this, open the memo and mark it as a Voltorb. Okay. Anyway. Damn. So the other thing is that the other numbers that are above the Voltorb's heads. So for example, in this middle column, there is an 07.
Right.
That's because the numbers in that column add up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Gotcha.
So it's another way to try to analyze what's going on. There's a 1, and a 1 adds to 2. That's all there is in that column. Over here is 5, as it says. So what we can try to figure out is 1, 2, 3. There could be, because there's 5 total, there could be 2 more 1s or a 2 in this column somewhere. And there's 6 in this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6. There could be a 2 in one of these slots. Oh, in fact, there has to be a 2 in one of these slots because there is a Voltorb here.
Right.
Okay, so then I think this one's safe.
Nice.
Amazing.
That was lucky.
Amazing. That was all logic, my friend. That was not luck. Whew. So basically, because we needed 6 in this column, and there were 2 left, but we needed a Voltorb, I knew that there was going to be a 2-pointer somewhere. I also knew that up top here we needed 5 points, and we already had 2, but we also need a second Voltorb somewhere.
Right.
So it meant that in 2 squares we needed 3 points, which would be a 2 and a 1. And so I reasoned out that since we needed a 2 somewhere else,
Sure.
that was our 2.
Okay.
Which means that now we know, open a memo, that this is a Voltorb. That's 2 of our 3 Voltorbs down here. And it's our only Voltorb for this column, obviously.
We're pretty close to done.
I know.
We just need to find 2 more Voltorbs.
Yes, it's 2 more decisions that we have to make.
Out of 4.
Yes.
So we got a 50% chance.
Now, speaking of 4, there are 4 points in this column, which means that there's only a 1 in this column in either this spot or this spot. Oh, then we've got it. Because you need 3 points total in this row. Mm-hmm. And we need 3 Voltorbs in this row.
Right.
So if this were the last point that we needed, which would only be a 1, then this would be a Voltorb, but then this row would only equal 2, not 3. So that's our 1. Is this what you're expecting?
Nice.
Sure is.
You figured it out.
Yep. Game clear.
Awesome.
We got 32 coins. You found all of the hidden ×2 and ×3 cards. This means you found all the coins in this game, so the game is now over. We receive 32 coins. And there were all the Voltorbs.
Okay.
And now we've advanced to level 2. Congratulations. You can receive even more coins in the next game.
Well, since we won the first one, is Vanna going to come out and flip them?
Yes,
for us?
definitely.
Okay.
She doesn't flip them anymore. Back in the day, she used to physically flip them. Now she just kind of pushes a button in the bottom corner.
Yeah, well, when I watched, she flipped them.
That's what I mean. Back in the day, she used to flip them.
Ryan says, have you guys ever watched Harry Potter or Dexter? I'm currently watching the 3rd season of Dexter.
I watched all but the final season of Dexter. I was not a big fan. I will not spoil anything, but I wasn't a big fan of the final season. But I enjoyed all the other ones. Thought it was pretty good.
I have not seen it.
But yes, we've watched all the Harry Potters now.
Yes.
Because you used to say that you didn't see one of them, but we watched them all together then.
Yeah, it was the second half of the one that was right before the last one. So it was the one right before the last one that I hadn't watched, but I watched it now.
Gotcha. All right, so this will probably be the last one of these that I do tonight because this is getting a little annoying, but
It's also very hot in here.
it is very warm in here. I don't mean we're going to end the stream. It's only 9:21. I just mean like we'll get back to the actual like gameplay that most people are actually here for.
Oh.
All right, so we have 3 Voltorbs out of these 4 slots and only 2 points. So there's a 1 × 1 up here somewhere.
Winter is here saying, yo, how goes it?
What is up, Winter? How are you? Happy Friday.
Nice to see you.
There's also 7 points in this row here.
Oh, I forgot to tell my therapist the snup date, so if you have a newer snup date, I'm going to have to give her quite a bit of a snup date.
Oh, and there's 7 points in this column as well. Yeah, my heart's not in it. I'm going to quit this one. I will receive 1 coin, yes, thank you. And I will come back some other time. Okay. Gina again? I picked up something nice today. I want you to have it, so I called. Is it going to be another leaf stone?
How many leaf stones do we need?
I mean, right now we need at least 1 for Oddish.
Okay, but we had one.
Well, I'm just saying, we just got one.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But
Winter says, I'm doing great. Put in my 2-week notice on Tuesday.
okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
No new snup dates today, I'm afraid. Cherry is still doing okay. She's feeding and drinking by herself.
That's
awesome.
good.
That's a snup date.
Very good news. Okay, so tell us about, as much as you're comfortable, of course, as literally always. Tell us about the 2 weeks notice thing. This was the job that you kind of fought pretty hard for, if I recall. Does that mean that you actually have something else lined up, or you just needed to get out of there or something. Ooh, okay. Disable on the quick attack is fine. We weren't slower than it. And the burn kills it anyway, so we're fine. Good. Thank you, Firebutt. Nice.
Yeah, I'm very curious about this job situation.
You hear it last. Another leaf stone.
Okay.
That's dumb. Just 2 leaf stones. Okay, cool.
It's a ditto.
It is a ditto. We already have our encounter in this area, unfortunately.
But you can catch it and give it to me.
No, if it was shiny, I could catch it with the shiny claws. But otherwise, I can't. I'm sorry. Look, now it's a Quilava. We already have one of those. Dupe's claws.
The worst.
Yes, I am. Oh my god, that didn't kill? Smokescreen. I don't even use that attack. It hits, thank god. Alright, bye Ditto. Sorry. Sorry, Amy.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Firebutt levels up. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, last tile. It's another Ditto. Amazing. Okay. Cut it down to size. Ooh, that did not do as much as it did before.
Winter says, so my current job sucks. Toxic boss and barely pays enough to survive on. But it did come in just the right time that I wouldn't be homeless.
Yes.
I got another offer. Something.
Four?
For a better job, and I took it.
Good for you.
Nice.
Congratulations. That was, like I said, that was the only thing I was worried about because I knew that you had talked about the fact that it was a necessity that you get that job.
It was
so
very important.
Right. And so, you know, leaving a toxic job to then not have anything, while important, would be very stressful. So I was just making sure that that is not what was occurring, and I'm very glad to hear that that is not what was occurring. Congratulations on your new offer, and I hope it's a much better environment than what you just came from or are leaving.
Right. It sounds like it, because she says, I'm working in a warehouse at the moment. New job is medical record technician.
Okay.
So that sounds like it'll be a lot less hectic, maybe.
Yeah, it seems like much more like a desk job, or at least maybe like filing and stuff. So,
right.
You know, like in an office type of an environment.
Or maybe you can work from home if it's all digital.
Sure.
She says, the store I'm leaving is so screwed. I was one of 5 people who put in their notice, quit this week. LMAO.
Amazing. Good.
Wow.
If you have a toxic boss, they deserve it.
That's disturbing.
They deserve it. But good on you for being able to get out. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. What a big deal that is.
Yeah.
You would not believe the stories I have about my boss. She's straight up a Saturday morning cartoon villain.
We had a boss like that.
We would love to hear the stories, truly.
Yeah, as much, again, as always, as much as you're comfortable talking about.
But we did have a boss like that.
We really did. Yeah, if I always used to joke, if I had $1 for every time that she would yell, "I own this company," I would not have to work there. Just...
We'd be rich.
Yeah, like really, really, I would not have had to work there.
She says, thanks. I hope this one works out.
We do too.
Yeah.
All right, break through this confusion, Mr. Owl. And because this peck ain't doing a lot, but we got Reflect up, so the cut ain't doing a lot either. But just don't hurt yourself in confusion. Cut hits. Now, I'm usually okay. Oh, the Reflect wore off. I'm usually good at predicting this. Can we break out of confusion? Yeah, we can. This turn. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Like, I get a feeling about it. All right, so Reflect is up. Still doing a small amount of damage. And Peck should be able to wipe this thing up for us. Supersonic failed, thank God. Let's go. Keep going. Mr. Owl, you're doing great. Keep up the great work.
Wow.
Amazing. Critical hit to finish off the Lickitung.
Isn't it fitting that Mr. Owl is fighting a Lickitung? How many licks does it take
I had
to
not...
fight Mr. Owl?
Oh my god, I had not even considered that. God damn it, Amy. I had not even considered it.
Really?
Nope. God, you're so clever.
Our brains are so different sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Winter says, my boss played favorites, called me stupid to my face over things she refused to train me on, and made an effort to have me excluded from things like if someone brought in food for the team.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
That is very messed up.
Yeah.
And what, because I know that, like, for me, when I was disliked by the person who was that boss we were just talking about, that, like, they had imagined a slight against them by me, and I knew what they thought I had done, which was incorrect. Do you have anything like that where, like, was there something that you did that they took as rude or something that, like, you can talk about to say, like, well, you know, one time I decided to get water from the water fountain and they didn't appreciate that I did, you know what I mean? Like, something really stupid like that.
I just wanted to say my old boss basically screamed at me in front of everyone at a meeting about something very specific to me, so it shouldn't have even been brought up at the meeting. But then she basically said in front of everyone after she was done screaming at me about it that she was going to be looking for somebody new who would actually work out, basically. Well, she said actually work. So I don't know if that means that she thought that I wasn't working or if she thought that I wasn't going to work out because she needed to find someone who was going to work for the business or whatever. But either way, I basically that was kind of the last straw for me. I wasn't gonna stay there at that point.
Sure.
Yeah, because there were plenty of other terrible things that happened being there, so I'm grateful every day that I'm not there. She says she bragged about all the times people have gone to HR about her. I wasn't even mad so much as I was impressed that a person like her is real,
Yeah.
and not from a badly written TV show.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, at the job that I was talking about where we both worked and had the terrible boss, the HR woman sat in like the same area as Amy, like a little side room with Amy, and Amy as a side comment mentioned in looking at like the yellow pages or whatever, saw like a thing for a massage, and Amy was like, ooh, that sounds nice right about now, you know, just like making conversation with your desk mate. And this woman, knowing that we were together, came up to me privately and was like, Amy wants a massage, like you should get her a massage for like Christmas. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. And I wasn't gonna do it. And she's like, no, really, though, you should get her. And I was like, okay, like, I'll think about it, thanks. And to the point where at the Christmas party, when she got drunk, now this is the head of HR, and by head, I mean there was only one HR person.
The only
she
HR
was
person.
the HR person.
For the entire company.
Yes. She got drunk and then came up to me to say goodbye at the end of the night, as everybody did. I mean, it wasn't like she singled me out or anything, but...
Right.
As she was making her rounds and saying her goodbyes, she like shook my hand and then like pulled me in close and like whispered in my ear. She was like, you better get her that fucking massage, and like got like real aggressive about it. And she was HR. So like,
and I didn't even want the massage.
Nope.
Like I just said, like, I was literally just making conversation with her.
Yep.
was psychotic. And she was the more normal one.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Of most
She
of them,
wasn't
yeah.
even the boss that's the crazy boss that we're talking about.
No.
She was just the HR woman.
She was the one who wore velour sweatsuits every day to work. Every day.
Yep.
The HR person was,
The
not the crazy boss.
Right. I can't imagine our boss wearing velour.
That woman? No, God, no. I wouldn't want to imagine that woman wearing velour. Ugh, gross.
I'm sure she would see that and go, this is like, I would wear this like coming out of the shower maybe, and that's it. Winter says, no, boss hated me from day one, and according to my coworkers, it takes her an average of 5 years to stop hating new people.
Jesus.
Wow.
So it's any new person. That's so weird. So
Yeah,
weird.
that's not an effective way of running your business.
You don't say. Look at his costume.
Yeah. The other guy was wearing that costume too.
Yeah.
Ryan says you should have Amy play the Tony Hawk games. LOL.
I love Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I had it when I was younger on the GameCube. If and when I can get my hands on a copy, we will absolutely have that game on this channel. Don't you worry.
Oh, what, did you sell it or something?
Well, it was when my GameCube broke, so I gave it away to my cousin.
Oh.
And never got it back.
Gotcha.
But
yeah, anytime he gave anything to his cousin, he never got it back.
That's true. It is that cousin. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, no.
You knew which one it was.
I sure did.
Mind you, folks. First of all, yes, we've been together a long time. But mind you, I have 5 cousins. She knew immediately.
I know which one.
Immediately knew which one it was. It's the one that you never get anything back from when you give it
exactly.
to them. Yeah. And then
when you ask them to do something for you, you never receive the thing that you were
even though they
for.
I mean, they did it. Like, I watched them do it.
Oh, but you just didn't get it.
Nope.
Okay.
Sure didn't.
Yeah, they like made a video for him or something, and he saw them make the video, but they never gave it to him.
Correct.
Okay.
Because they lost track of it, and then when I asked them about it once, they like talked to me like I was crazy. Not that like that they didn't have it, but they were like basically like saying to me like, "How am I supposed to find that?" And it was like because you had it and it was mine. Like maybe
because it probably exists in the world. Maybe.
Ooh, Amy's friend. First Pokemon to reach the level cap of level 19. If Amy's friend levels up again, we can't use it against Whitney.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Well, we went through the entirety of the underground without much issue at all, to be honest. Thankfully.
Well, what's this cool-looking tent?
It's the train station.
Oh.
Because you can see the rail coming out of the top.
Oh. No. That thing back there.
Oh, sorry.
That thing.
This is the name raider.
Oh.
So you can change Pokemon's nicknames. But you can't change muscles, if I recall correctly. Because it represents the true feelings of its original trainer or some shit.
Whatever.
Which is why you can't change it. That's like the BS that they feed you.
Winter says, wow, when your HR needs to be reported to HR, that's not good. How weird for that woman to fixate on that.
Yeah, I think it really was just like... Because like she was like middle-aged and like we were younger and in a relationship. So I think for whatever reason that she thought that like she was going to help us out in our relationship. And like when I wasn't taking the advice, I think she may have just chalked it up to me like being a bad boyfriend and like being a guy that like wasn't going to listen to her or whatever. Even though she was a woman and telling me what to get my girlfriend as a gift. That's my take on it. I could be wrong, but like that's how it felt.
It's like we've been together for a long time. I think, I can communicate to him what I'd like for a gift.
In fact, you flat out like
you like getting drunk and threatening him.
Yeah. In fact, when we talked about it for the first time after she said it to me / you said it to her, you were like, yeah, I don't actually want that massage. I was like, yeah, I didn't think you did, but okay, good. Good to know. All right, Amy, you want to take a quiz?
Yes.
Okay. We have to answer 5 questions correctly in a row.
Okay.
And if we don't, we literally can't continue the game. So We have to get all of these right. Obviously, we got them wrong. We can start over, but still.
Okay.
First question. Can you check the town map with your Pokegear?
Yeah.
Correct. You are correct. The second question. Nidorina can only be female. Is that true?
Yeah.
Correct. Kurt, the Pokeball creator, uses apricots as ingredients.
What the fuck? Yes.
No.
Oh.
They are apricorns.
Oh. Okay.
You are correct again. The fourth
That's
question.
not a real thing.
It's impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. True?
No. Yeah. I don't know.
It is impossible, yes.
I don't use Magikarp.
Wow, I have only one more question to go. In Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon Talk, is he on with Marie?
Who's Marie?
His co-host on the show.
So yes, then.
It's Maria.
Oh.
They try to trick you.
Wow.
Bingo, you got it. Congratulations. Here's your prize, a radio card. We can now listen to the radio with the Pokegear. And so Whitney, who was standing there, goes, wow, you did it. I thought the answer to the third question was surely apricots.
So did I. Because that's an actual fucking thing.
Exactly, but that's why that's not the answer. Because he uses apricorns, because he uses them to make Pokeballs that also aren't a real thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops, it's time to go back to the gym. So she wasn't in the gym. She was in here. And if we didn't complete the quiz, she wouldn't have gone back to the gym at any point. So.
Okay.
But now she is back there at the gym, which is up here. And yeah, we have Mr. Owl. Now the thing is, we could ride north. In fact, maybe I'll do that to try to level up muscle a little bit as we go into the normal type gym. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because now we have a Pokemon that has reached level 19, so we don't have to worry about leveling up Amy's friend right now. So I will take Muscle and swap it with Amy's friend. And then I guess while we're here, swap it with Mr. Owl as well. Put Muscle in the front. Do we need to heal at all? We do not. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, this was the same job, by the way, where I went into the boss's office to ask her a question, knocked on her door. She acknowledged me and asked what was going on. Oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot to say, this guy will give me a Pokemon. So this could be a Pokemon for an encounter. It will be a Spearow, but if I take that Pokemon now, like I have to... He'll tell me, like, if I talk to him, like, oh, you don't have an empty slot. Go empty a slot for this Pokemon. You could get, like, soft-locked with an empty slot on your team if you do that.
Oh.
Because this guy will give you a Pokemon holding mail. And if it's holding mail for someone, you can't deposit it into the PC.
That's so stupid.
So even if it faints... You can't deposit it into the PC, like, you know, if you bring it into the gym to face Whitney. And you can't give it to the person that you're supposed to give it to, that it's holding the mail for, until you beat Whitney. So if the Spearow dies against Whitney, you're going to have to carry around a dead Spearow, which means that if you go to a Pokemon Center, you're going to have a Pokemon on your team that is illegal for you to use. But you can't get rid of it. Because you can't deposit it in the box, and you can't give it to who it's supposed to be given to until after you beat Whitney and go north and fight the Pseudo-Wudo to get it out of the way, because then you can go to the east to give it to the guy that it belongs to, or that you're supposed to give it to.
That sounds like the worst, stupid-ass clusterfuck I've ever heard of.
It has happened to me before, and it sucks. It feels terrible when that happens. Absolutely terrible. I hate it. Okay, anyway, let's level up Muscle a little bit. Picnicker Kim with a Vulpix.
Oh!
Level 15. God damn. Okay. Well, Muscle can switch out immediately for Dwayne. Yeah, that's the best choice. Okay. Anyway, so that was the job where I went into my boss's office to talk to her. She acknowledges me, and I asked her a question or to look at something or whatever. And she said that she was in the middle of something. So I said, oh, okay, no rush. Take your time. And I went back to my seat, and I sat down and continued working, whatever, doing something else.
To let her know that it's not a super important, time-sensitive issue.
Correct.
Like you would.
Yes. I was later told, by the way, from this woman, that that was incredibly rude to have done, to have spoken to her that way. I was very rude when I spoke to her that way, because, here's why. Because you see, again, she owns this company. Because she's the owner of the company and I am one of her employees, it's not up to me to tell her what is and is not a priority for her. So in other words, when I said there's no rush, I was telling her, I was giving her permission to do something else instead of catering to my needs in that moment, is basically what she was upset about and getting at. And so I was given a stern talking to because I had told the owner of the company that she could take her time with something when of course she could. She's the owner of the company, and I, a lowly worker, am not to be dictating to her what time she is permitted or not permitted to take. Because that's definitely what I meant by that. Definitely. Turns out, you all know me in this context, right? Of playing video games, being silly, and if you watch us play Magic, make really dumb mistakes a lot, and have like really bad luck, and like kind of, like just fail over and over again, and it's kind of funny, but also maybe you feel a little bad for me. I'm not saying you have to, but maybe you do. But see, she saw me in the context of looking at my resume and seeing that I'm a licensed attorney working for her local company, not in the capacity of an attorney. And she was very confused and concerned and questioning why, as an attorney, I would want to work for her. And the answer was I needed money because, it's a job.
Right.
Like most people who go to work need money. So, yeah, I just needed the money. But it turned out, me being there and her accepting my resume, by the way.
Right.
Nobody else made that call. She did.
Exactly.
She chose to hire me after interviewing with me. That apparently was too intimidating for her.
Right.
Because I was an attorney in her office now, and I apparently thought I was better than her. I mean, now I do, because she was a goddamn idiot. But before she showed me that she was an idiot, I didn't think I was better than her because she was my boss. She was paying my salary. So, like, I thought that I absolutely was lower on the totem pole. I'm an employee. You're the owner of the company. Like, the company's name is your last name. So, of course I didn't think I was better than you. But here we are.
But she was a very insecure person.
Yes, she really was.
Had a lot of problems.
Yes. Again, hence why she yelled, I own this company all the time, because she really thought that people didn't know that. You know what I mean? Or needed people to acknowledge that at every turn.
Yeah. It's really, she needed constant validation from people who she shouldn't need validation from.
Yep.
If she truly is the all-powerful owner of this company who doesn't like to be told to take their time by people who are underneath her. Ridiculous bitch.
Yep, it was really, really silly.
Winter says that woman needs a therapist that likes a challenge. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That was after 2 tail whips, too? Mr. Owl, congrats. That was impressive that you were able to get through that. But now it's trapped into rollout, so do I try Dwayne now? Because it's a water type, right? So I can't... I wouldn't want to switch it into, a water gun, but if it's going to keep rolling out on us, which it has to, and it hits, too. Good. All right. So yeah, I have to try to kill this thing quickly, maybe with a magnitude?
She says, sounds like she's the type who thinks the world revolves around her.
100%.
Yes.
100%. Well, actually, she thinks the world revolves around her, and then anytime, and I mean anytime, that she is shown the contrary, she flips out.
Yes.
Flips out. She would go on screaming rants in the office all the time. All the time. In fact...
To the point where most of the other people who worked for her were terrified. They would sit there super uncomfortably. You know when you're like in a room surrounded by people who are so uncomfortable, you can feel that energy.
The tension in the air.
And it's just like all around you. And you're just like, seriously? Why? It was like that all the time.
It sure was.
Just being there. It was like that all the time. Because everyone else who worked for her was just so afraid of saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, thinking the wrong thing, that they couldn't help themselves but feel like that constantly.
Yeah. And I mean, she just was that insecure and, like you said, that in need of that validation or whatever.
Right. Winter says, I know that feel. Bleh. Yeah.
Yep.
It was like that all the time.
Yes.
And we're just there like, yeah, we don't give a shit.
No. So we knew it was a seasonal job.
Yeah.
It was literally a winter job that we took.
Right.
Sorry, winter. But it was a winter job that we took. And we knew that as the warmer season started or was coming soon, that they weren't going to need us anymore.
Right.
And sure enough, just the classiest woman that she was, we walked in the door. We drove separately because we weren't driving in together, but because we were both living with our parents at the time. But we drove in separately. When we got in, I went to go put my stuff down on my desk, and our office manager or something was like, "Oh, Joe, don't put your stuff down, or put your stuff down, but head to the back because you're gonna have a meeting with the owner." So okay, I go to the back to have a meeting with the owner and see that Amy is being kind of shuffled to the back to have the same meeting. And at first it was like, we haven't done anything inappropriate as a couple, so what could this be? Oh, my mom is calling. She says, I found a useful item, bought it with your money. I should stop by the nearest Pokémon or department store and pick it up. I know it'll be useful. Okay, thanks, Mom. So Amy and I get shuffled into this meeting, and we're basically told, the warmer season is coming up, so we're letting you go. It was super matter of fact. And it was they were being nice to us. That's what we didn't understand. They were being nice to us because they said, well, it was a Wednesday, I think. And they were like, we'll pay you for the rest of the day, but you can go home to find a job. Hey, everybody.
Right. So we didn't have to work that day. We just went into that meeting, got told we could leave for the day so that we could find a new job.
And by the way, could leave for the day means that we were required to leave. We couldn't stay. We were not welcome there any longer after that either.
No, we were ushered out. And not just that, but apparently she thinks it takes one afternoon to find a new job.
Yep. That's all. She really treated it like she was being so kind to us by giving us that one day to find new work. One day, because again, as anyone who has looked for work in the last 10 years knows, it definitely takes less than 24 hours to find a job. Right. It's definitely, 1984? So you could just absolutely just go out, knock on a couple of doors, and just get a job. Mm-hmm. That's just how it works.
Yep.
Less than 24 hours, no worries whatsoever.
You couldn't even do that in 1984. Winter says, how nice of them. Yeesh. Yeah.
And again, we didn't care because we went into that with eyes wide open, right?
Right. We already knew this was coming, and we were just like, okay, well, this was a weird way for them to have done it, but saya fucking ara.
Yeah. But there was one woman who went in not expecting to be fired that day because she actually was walking in as we left. Yeah. And we basically were like, bye, nice to know you. And she was like, what? And we were like, yeah, we just got fired. Bye. Again, didn't care.
Right.
But she was like, oh, wow, and went inside. And then when she went inside, she was also fired.
Right.
She, on the other hand, was very upset.
She made a huge stink.
Yeah. Because because she was under the impression that she was going to stay after the season changed over. And she seemed to imply that they flat out told her that. And then they were pulling the rug out from
past them.
No, I wouldn't either. And then they were pulling the rug out from under her, and she was married, she had a kid, she had a house. Like, it's a lot bigger of a deal than two people who were living with their parents. Like, we still needed the money, don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like, that's literally why we took the job. But
yeah, but we got it as a seasonal job. She got it, I think. She left a different job that she thought was not as good as this job to take this job, and then they even like sort of promoted her, like changed her job description to be like more responsible, or like sort of so it wasn't really a promotion, but it was like like she originally was just like, I don't know, like a regular office person, and then they like made her the manager of the service department or something.
Yes, I believe so.
And then they still just laid her off.
Yep, unceremoniously they were like, boot out the door, goodbye.
Right. And so they needed to be like, what actually happened with that? She was like screaming all over the place, and it was like really terrible.
She basically said, she was like, you told me that this wasn't going to happen. You lied to me. Like, how could you do this? Like, what's wrong with you? And then basically was able to tell the boss everything that she thought about her, right? Because at that point she was being fired anyway, so she was able to say, like, you're a terrible owner, whatever.
Right.
Hey, look, the bike guy. Oh, hey, this is the bike shop. I've been selling a lot of bikes lately. It's because you've been riding around on that bike advertising for me. I was wondering how best to thank you, and I thought I'd just give you that bicycle you're riding around. It's yours. Thanks so much. And that's
awesome.
it. So now we have a free bike.
Guy. So, yeah. Winter says, thank goodness you were living at your parents' place and didn't need to pay something. Pay for an apartment or something.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I still had bills to pay, which is why I needed the job.
Yeah.
But because I was paying my car bill, I was paying my car insurance, I was paying my phone bill. But yeah, I was happy to leave when it was time to leave. Because I would have been happy to leave sooner.
All right. This is... When we talked about, like, your mom saving money for you, it was like she gives you great items, and that I think the advice was once she starts giving you berries, you can stop having her save money for you. But she gave us one thing, right? Didn't she give us like the poison barb or some shit? That was it. And now we just got Rindo berries that I definitely don't care about. All right. People can tell me again if I'm wrong for this, but I'm telling her to stop saving my money. Because I need money in this game. It's super important. All right. Okay. Anyway. Okay, we're good. Let's keep training. My bad. Yeah, that woman was...
Dumb as shit.
Very crazy. Very, very crazy.
Yes, that as well.
She used to work, I guess, in like IT or something to that effect.
No, she was a secretary.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But she
That's
called...
why when she hired me, she was like asking me, like, whatever the freaking jargon is, because I don't even remember, for like how fast you type.
Oh, sure, like words per minute or whatever.
Yeah. I was like, what? She's like, what's your words per minute or whatever? And I'm like, you mean like typing? And she was like, yeah, how fast do you type? And I was like, I mean, slow. She's like, didn't you go to school for business? Yeah, I went to school for business, not in 1979, where all they taught you was how fast to type.
Yes. especially as a woman, where you were just in lines on typewriters.
Right. Like that's not what they teach you nowadays in business school.
Right. By the way, if it was unclear, that's bad. That's a bad thing that I was talking about. I'm not in any way supporting that was how it was.
Right.
I'm just stating a fact that is how it was. So, holy shit, muscle. Damn. Okay. That's a lot. Very nice. And the final Voltorb, level 10. Beautiful. Okay. I also had a boss when we worked at camp. I had a boss who was pretty confident that he knew everything there was to know about everything. And I would say like he was like 85% of the way there to knowing a lot, like all of it. But there were some things that he just didn't know and that other people did. And so, for example, we were taking apart like a platform. So it's like a larger, more sophisticated looking pallet, essentially. And I had steel-toed boots on. And we were trying to take a 4x4 off of this platform. And we had gotten him most of the way out, but it just needed that little push. And I was like, I could kick it and like just take it off. I was like, I'm wearing steel-toed boots. And he was like, no, that won't work. I was like, I'm pretty sure it'll work. And he like sent somebody off to go get a tool to like wedge the 4x4 off with. And I was like, if I just kick it a few times, it'll come off. Like, if we have to just wait 5 minutes, like, or 2 minutes for me to kick this thing, it's a lot better than waiting 15 for the person to like drive down to the shop, get more tools, and then drive back. Like, and he was like, whatever, you can kick it if you want. It's not going to work. So I kicked it like 4 times and it came off. And not only did it come off, but it came off and it hit him directly in the shin because he was standing there not believing it was going to happen. I didn't do it on purpose, but he blatantly was like, well, it's not going to work, but you could do it anyway. And I did. And I hurt him. And I felt badly about that. But it was like, I literally just told you this. Like,
what do you want, dude?
And it was that moment of like, you know, it like hit him in the shin and he was like, mm. And like, I was terrified because he was like my boss's boss's boss. But he basically like grunted and like gritted his teeth because it hurt. But then he was like, you know, realized that he had blatantly asked for it. So
right. Winter goes.
Yeah, it's true. It happened. I like I said, I felt badly about it, but
You shouldn't.
I know. Don't burn me. Yes. Damn it,
At
low
least
kick.
like he was in a good enough state of mind to, instead of just like scream at you, be like, oh well, yeah, I got what I asked for here.
Yeah, we literally just talked about this, and that's on me.
Right.
Ooh, 589 on the Magmar. Ooh, muscle. Oh, and there's a second Magmar. Good. Okay, well. Feint attack, dark type move on a fighting type? That seems silly. Okay, it's not very effective, but it's feint attack, right? It does a set amount of damage, I think. Ooh, that's not a lot. Are we okay here? Ember does. Holy shit! I was not okay, and the attack missed. Run away! Holy crap! Oh no, muscle.
Jesus.
Scramble, you're fine, right? You can do this. Holy crap, that was scary.
He's gonna cook those eggs.
Leer.
Right quick.
Wow, what an intimidating attack you had, Magmar. God damn it. Headbutt? No, we'll use extra sensory first. Ember. 7 damage. Doubled would be 14. We're still fine. Okay. What about headbutt? Leer. I imagine Magmar has flame body, which means that occasionally if you make physical contact with it, it can burn you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it didn't do it this time. 427 for Muscle. Muscle is level 18.
Yay!
Right alongside everybody else. Good job, Muscle. Ow, he scorched the tip of his nose.
Magmar has a butt on his head.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. All right.
Balls.
Yeah. All right. Well, Muscle sure is level 18. So I guess we go to the gym. We can try to take on the gym before the end of the episode.
Well, aren't we going to go to the center first?
That's what. Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. But that was a given. But thank you. It's a good point.
I was just like, Muscle's in the red.
Nah, screw it. Muscle will be fine.
Yeah, he's at level 18 now. Yep.
Oh my god. That's funny. All right, so we're going towards Whitney. Obviously, we've got some trainers in the gym first to battle. But in battling Whitney, her biggest threat, obviously, is going to be her Miltank. That is the scariest thing that we're going to come across. It is level 19, which is why our level cap is currently 19, because we cannot over-level past the Miltank. But yeah, like I said, we've got trainers first, gym trainers. So let's do it.
This woman's hair is very extra.
Yes. Well, you'll see it here as well in our sprite.
Oh. Yeah. Snooky.
Yeah, more like JWoww, I think. Taller and skinnier, as opposed to shorter and stockier.
The hair?
No. Oh, you just meant the hair.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Then yes, that's fair. Oh, Muscle. Uh-oh. You're a traded Pokemon, and you're going to level up real quick with all that extra experience. We cannot have Muscle get to level 20. Yep, it's level 19. Okay, yep, problems. Ooh, +3 attack, though. Very nice. Muscle wants to learn Seismic Toss. Yeah, you can forget a move. Forget Leer. We might be able to set up focus energies on Clefairy, kill it with some Karate Chops, and then get there against the Miltank as well with some focus energies. That's a normal type Peeves. You're not going to be able to do much against that.
Those little tiny feet.
On Sentret? Yeah.
Yeah, and hands.
It used Defense Curl. Okay. What if I use a special attack? It does. Oh, well over half. Fury Swipes. 3. 3, and hit twice. Good. Finish it off.
All right.
Cool. Ooh. My wrist.
Blake is here saying, did I just pop in during the normal type gym?
You know you did, Blake, and what is up? How are you?
Good to see you.
Yes, it is Whitney's gym. We traded for the Machop earlier, but now we have to switch it to the back of the line before it overlevels, and then we can't use it. So, get back there, Muscle. Oh, Muscle's a girl. I think I was saying he before. My bad, Muscle. This way.
It's a Stacy, not a Chad.
Hence why it's not named Chad. Oh, can I not? No, I gotta go in that way to fight her. But of course, what's his name? Peeves here can't do anything against normal types, but it's fine. Okay.
Blake says that Miltank scares me. Also, love y'all. Y'all been kicking it hard.
Killing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Killing it.
Thanks, Blake. We appreciate it. And yes, Miltank is quite scary. Thankfully, we've got, I feel like, a lot of good defenses against it. So its biggest attacking, or its only attacking moves are Stomp and Rollout. So Stomp hits hard in general and is Stab. Ooh, come on, Scramble. You're okay, right? Stop missing with your headbutt. Shit. Fine, I'll switch to Dwayne.
Well, I mean, look at this thing's head. It's got to be difficult to headbutt things. Just saying.
I feel like it would be just more effective then to headbutt with the headbutt things. Holy shit! A crit scratch for 6 damage. What the hell, Meowth? Get out of here.
Now, if this thing headbutted you, you'd be fucked.
Well, it basically is with Rock Throw, because it is just a rock that is a head. So. Tackle. All right, Payday does 3. Thank you. And we finish off the Meow. Thank God. 78 still levels up Dwayne. Damn. Uh-oh. So anyway, Stomp and Rollout are Miltank's only 2 attacks. Dwayne should be really good at, like, defending against those. So, like, Dwayne would be a good switch to, like, switch to Dwayne. The thing is, if we could predict a Stomp, we could switch in Peeves. But if it's a Rollout, like, we know when they're going to be locked into Rollout. So if we could predict the Rollout, switching to Dwayne is still fine, like tanking a rock hit or something. We could lower accuracy with Fire Butt's Smoke Screen so that Rollout hits or can miss more often, which it needs to hit every turn to build up damage. So every time it misses, it resets back to 1 again. And so it does much less because of that. So there are a lot of different options. Slash?
I'm nodding at the things you're saying, like I understand what you're talking about, but I really don't.
Slash critted us for 22, so another crit wouldn't kill. They didn't crit, and Meowth is now gone. Good. Firebutt, that was very scary, but thank you so much for surviving. Whew, Beauty Samantha, down. That was also scary. Okay, well, this could in fact be our first challenge of the day. That was, and by of the day, I guess I mean of the Nuzlocke. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. All right, I'm not answering Lyra's call. I never do.
So, Blake, when you coming to visit?
Yeah, it's super easy. It's nice and cheap. You're only across the country.
I didn't say it was easy or cheap. I'm just asking when.
2 time zones away. All right, so we're going to... I'm so scared. All right, who do we have? 18, 18, 19, 18, 19, 19. So we're half and half right now. Half of our team is at the level cap. They cannot level up again, or we cannot use them. Peeves is... Peeves sure is there. Peeves, again, will be a good switch to try to, like, protect against a normal type attack. But otherwise, Peeves kind of can't do a lot. Peeves could curse the Clefairy and just hope that a metronome move doesn't kill it, but I feel like that's a kind of a silly use of Peeves. I could also swap Peeves for Amy's friend.
Yeah.
Since we just put that in the box. Oh, look, Amy.
That's not my friend.
It's the opposite of Amy's friend.
Winter says, I have a sudden intense need for chocolate chip cookies. Lucky for me, I made dough and froze them in balls for this very occasion. Cool face. Amazing. Well, enjoy your cookie dough.
Yeah, definitely enjoy it.
Or your cookies, I guess. I guess you're going to bake them.
Oh, God. Snubble, no. All right. So attack goes down by -2, but I'm going to put it to sleep. And I guess I just have to use special moves on it. Bite. Okay, not bad. 7 damage. Doubled is 14. We're fine. I'll double check. Is this her only Pokemon? All right, it fell asleep. Good. It is her only Pokemon. Good. Amazing.
Blake says, so it was going to be easier when I had the same job, but with new job, I have the full 4-day Thanksgiving weekend off. So that's what I'm inconveniently aiming at just getting funds in track again.
That's fair. So when did you start your new job?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I don't know if you want to tell us here or some other way.
Yeah.
It's fine too. But, you know, if you're comfortable saying it here, you can... I'd love to hear about it.
So I don't want to learn Encore. I'm not going to be that sophisticated in this Nuzlocke personally of like, oh, well, the Pokemon is going to use this move. And so like we could like Encore Miltank into Stomp if we could predict when it was going to use it and then switch in Peeves to like curse it while it's Encored. And there are a lot of different options. But like I said, I'm not going to be that sophisticated. I'm not that good. There are other people who absolutely are, and I am not that guy. So here we go. All right, the final trainer before Whitney.
So Ryan says, has Amy ever played Fire Red or Leaf Green?
So, Ryan, if you check on this channel, the playlist... Oh, Amy, look.
It's Jigglypuff.
The playlist exists, but technically Amy has seen Fire Red because that was our first Nuzlocke.
Yes.
We used the remakes, or we're using the remakes. We're using the remakes as our Nuzlocke games because it's not drastically different than the regular generations that Amy has played. So, yeah, that's how we are showing these games to Amy, is that
Right.
I am Nuzlocking them, and so Amy gets to see them, whereas we don't turn it into like a full series that all of you have to watch her basically play through the same generation again, you know?
Yeah, so I played Red, so then we Nuzlocked Fire Red. So same goes for the following generations.
Yeah.
So we'll stick with the same version.
Yes.
Or same... Yeah.
Yeah.
Same color, but different version.
Yeah. All right, Jigglypuff, finally we get the Ember off against it. It disables our Ember immediately after as a thank you. Okay. Cut. Did it lower our attack? It possibly did. But it's fine. Pound does. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, that was a crit, though, so we're fine. We can take two more of those. And there goes Jigglypuff.
No,
Sorry, Amy.
Jigglypuff. I love you.
No, Jigglypuff. Hey, guess what, Amy?
Jigglypuff.
Am I still disabled? I sure am. God damn it. First Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff's the best.
Defense curl. Oh, okay. It had defense curl. That's what it was. And I'm no longer disabled. Suck it. Take this special attack instead of physical. Dead. Amazing. Okay. Damn it. All right. Firebutt's level 19. Peeves is the only one who's not at the level cap, and I ain't switching Peeves in on her third Pokemon. It's another Jigglypuff. Okay, all right. Well, we won't level up from this, which is good, because, again, this is the last trainer before Whitney, so I'm not too worried about it. You wasted your turn raising your physical defense when I'm hitting you with special attacks. Jigglypuff goes down.
Yeah.
Sorry, Amy. But that was you. She had 3 Jigglypuffs. Although,
Yeah.
to be fair, you probably would have had an Igglybuff, a Jigglypuff, and maybe a Wigglytuff, right?
No.
No? My mistake.
I don't like Wigglytuff.
Okay, fair enough. But you would have
Also, I would not wear a skirt that short. Just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Unless I was wearing leggings underneath. Because that's kind of my go-to.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so we're going to switch out Peeves for Amy's friend. And our whole team is level 19. Let's see if we can take on Whitney. This is scary. Like I said, I think I'm going to try starting with Muscle, setting up a Focus Energy, hoping that Clefairy doesn't Encore me, and then Karate Chopping it to death. And then doing the same with Miltank, with crits and Karate Chops and all of that.
Okay, well, I'm not going to watch while you do it to Clefairy.
I mean, oh shit. I gotta go switch things around first.
Blake says frozen balls, laughing face.
That's right.
Winter says it's a dim, rainy day, but in a cozy way. Cookies can only enhance it.
Sure.
Dude, I narrowly avoided having to work retail on Black Friday. I'm with you, Blake. High five. And Blake,
you worked retail on Black Friday many times, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Blake says, I was about to say, Joe, that is the most advanced Pokemoning. Pokemoning.
Yeah.
Pokemoning.
Yeah.
I've ever heard LMAO. Pokemoning.
It's possible that the Encore stuff I was talking about, I think. Yeah, it's a lot, but there are absolutely people that do it. I mean, what's it called? Muscle has guts. There are absolutely Nuzlockers out there who would have it so that like we could go out and like try to find a wild Pokemon that might poison or burn us, presumably burn, because burn doesn't do incremental damage while you walk. And so you could enter the gym burned, but we have the guts ability, so we couldn't take any other statuses, and the guts ability would boost our attack, and then combined with focus energy, like we could just, attempt to like one-shot this Miltank. But
wow.
Again, that's very high-level stuff, and
Advanced.
Like I said, I'm not that guy, so here we are. Not that it really matters, but I'll save the game. Like, it's not like I can revert back to this save if I lose all my Pokemon. That's just, we're recording this.
And we're live. Like,
well,
if we weren't
that's what
live,
I meant. Yeah,
technically.
sorry, that's what I meant. All right, so...
Marcus says Pigglypuff?
Pigglyjuff.
Oh, Pigglyjuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Whitney.
Hi, Whitney.
Please don't kill my Pokemon. Okay, thanks, bye.
She's so excited.
Yeah, I know she is. Muscle was kind of excited, too. All right. No Encore turn 1. We are faster. Yes, double slap. And it just straight up misses.
Nice.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Hi, Clefairy. I love you.
I critted it. Okay. Well, here comes Miltank. I am hoping that low kick does more because Miltank weighs a fair bit. Stomp. It's faster. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Oh god.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Did you see that, Blake? Or did you blink and miss it? What the fuck? I shouldn't say that because I do that crap all the time to you. And you're like, seriously, Amy? What the hell? And I'm like,
true.
what are you talking about? This is great. So here we go. We're so worried about that Miltank, guys.
Oh my god. Also, the amount of experience, we gained over 2,000 experience from that.
I bet.
Oh, Muscle. Are you going to 21? Oh, so close.
Blake says, I'm deceased. What?
Alright, so now she cries and doesn't give me the badge until her friend's like, it's okay, just go talk to her again. She'll give you the badge. So then I go talk to her again, and she's like, oh, what? You want the badge? Sorry, I forgot. Wow.
Blake says, yeah, it's NBD without going into too much ranting, but I finally left the beverage industry after 9 years and got a job with Mohawk in the flooring industry. Seems like a good opportunity.
Awesome.
Okay, good.
Congrats. Yeah, we should definitely talk more about that, like, privately, because I'm curious, like, how that opportunity came about and stuff, and I would love to hear you rant about the BS from the beverage industry, but again, maybe you don't want to say that publicly. We can just talk privately about that. That's totally fine. But yeah, okay, well, Lyra's calling me, but I don't care. But we can go talk to this lady who's like, oh, you beat Whitney. Here, have a watering can or whatever.
Oh.
A squirt bottle, that's what it's called. So we get the squirt bottle, and then we can use it on the Wiggly Tree, the Sudowoodo, which can be our encounter in that area, by the way.
Nice.
So we can catch ourselves a Sudowoodo as sort of a backup for Dwayne, if Dwayne faints or dies or whatever. I mean, I'd rather that Dwayne not die. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would.
But, you know. I'm going to have to put Muscle back in the box. Like, he was super useful, but the next gym is a Ghost-type gym, and the gym after that is a Fighting-type gym, and the gym after that is Steel-type. So, like, he could be useful there. But for the next two, he's really not. And he's useful for the Ice-type gym, too. So, Muscle, we can level you up more some other time.
So Blake says, also slap back on the high five, my girl. Fuck retail.
That's right.
And I read this before, but he says, I'm deceased. What?
Yeah, because we one-shotted that Miltank, man.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, Peeves is the only Pokemon on this current team, at least, that is not level 19. Like I said, the next gym is Morty's Ghost-type gym. So Peeves would be okay. Obviously, because Ghost is super effective against Ghost, it means that Peeves would do well against his Ghosts, but then also his Ghosts would do well against Peeves. That's just kind of how that works. But speaking of Morty, our new level cap, because Morty is the next gym, I made it go away, is, I believe, level 25, but I will double check. It is level 25, because his Gengar is level 25.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I love Gengar.
Yes. Well, he has all three. He has Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. So now we can kind of, you know, as we, like, wind down for the night, I mean, we beat our rival, which was gonna be a tough thing, and we beat the gym, which I thought was gonna be a lot tougher of a thing. In fact, I would argue that the rival battle was tougher than the Whitney battle.
Yeah.
It's a Growlithe again. Level 14 versus Peeves level 18. Intimidating us. Okay. But thankfully, Nightshade always does the same amount of damage no matter what. Not quite half, unfortunately. Leer lowers our defense. But any physical moves that you have are probably normal type. So I think I'm okay here. Lick does very little, but it's enough. Yeah, see, so that's a special move. That did a fair amount. 12 doubled is 24. So we're still okay even if it crits us. But I don't think it even lives. It does not. Down goes Growlithe. And Peeves is level 19. We did it.
Yay.
Everybody's level 19 now.
You know I love that.
Yeah, I do.
And they're all the same level.
Yes. Peeves wants to learn Confuse Ray. Okay. So we just beat the normal type gym. So I don't think Curse is something that we're going to want anymore. Basically, Curse is good to use against normal types and or fighting types that just straight up can't hit Peeves at all, but that Peeves can't hit back, aka normal types. But now, even against fighting types like Chuck's gym, we could just use our moves and just not get hit. So I'm not too worried about that. We don't have to worry about Curse, and Curse cuts our HP in half. So it puts Peeves at a much bigger disadvantage if one of the Pokemon, like if I don't check, if it's like a random trainer like this guy, and one of his Pokemon, like a normal type Pokemon... Okay, you lured me into Mr. Owl. That's fine, I'll just kill you with Mr. Owl. But anyway, if like a random Pokemon that like I think is a normal type that only has normal moves happens to have like a dark type move or something and just kills us in response to us cursing it. So I don't want to run into that trap. And so here we are.
This is a policeman, Dirk.
Correct.
It's a jerky name, Dirk.
All right, so we have an encounter in this area. I forget what route this is, but let's find out. Because if we go up here,
directions.
This is the national park.
Oh, it's beautiful.
With a hoot hoot in the corner. But if we go down here, ask the cop for directions. Is that what you were saying?
No, I just said ask for directions.
Oh. All right, so we're on Route 35. But first we'll fight this bug trainer, I guess. We do have Mr. Owl up top, so Mr. Owl likes pecking bugs to death. It's a Venonat.
Yeah. Beckett.
I will. Okay. Wow, not even half. It uses confusion. We have very good special defense. Holy shit, Mr. Owl. Okay, very good. It used supersonic. Okay, so that could be annoying, but Mr. Owl, you just have to hit this next attack, and then you won't be confused anymore. That's all. Thank you, Mr. Owl. Anyway.
Nice. Has Been Dust is here saying congratulations on beating Whitney and her cow.
Thank you, Has Been Dust.
Yes.
Many of us, if not all of us, were worried it would be a lot tougher than it actually was. So thankfully, it went off without too much of a hitch, which is nice. Our encounter is a Nidoran male. Okay. Well, let's put it to sleep. Jesus. Okay, it worked first try.
Yeah.
It is level 12. So if I go ahead and tackle it, we should be fine. I think even if, and I don't want to, but I think even if we crit it, I think we're still fine. We didn't crit, but yes, a crit would have been fine. I can do one more, at least. Yep, it's down to the yellow and still asleep. I will throw a ball at it. I'm also going to try a Premier Ball. Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Got there. And my only Premier Ball. Got a Nidoran male. Okay. That's our encounter for this area. So last time I named our Nidoran male Big Ears. This time I'm just going to name it because I mentioned that it was like sort of, it reminded me of a reference to the Goblin's webcomic. So I'm just going to name it Goblin now.
Blake says, and name it Sharp Mouse.
Sharp Mouse? That's not bad. In fact, interestingly, if and when it becomes a Nidoking, if we get lucky enough, it could be the Goblin King.
Oh, nice. Hasbin Des says, Amy in Gen 1, what is that new Pokemon? Put it to sleep, Jigglypuff.
Yep, that was your response to everything.
Yep, it sure was.
You know how like people say that like babies explore their world by putting things in their mouths? Amy explored the Pokemon world by putting things to sleep with Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
Wow, that peck did nothing. Jesus.
Goblin is a great name, Winter says.
Thank you. Yeah, Big Ears is one of the characters in the Goblin's webcomic, and I love that webcomic.
Yeah, it's very good.
I also love a certain webcomic called Space Princess. It's like really good.
Never heard of it.
Well, you should go check it out, Amy. You should Google Space Princess webcomic and go watch it and support the creator because they're great.
Where might I find such webcomic? Winter says, if it becomes the Goblin King, then you should have named it Jareth or Bowie, LOL.
That's actually a really good point. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, God, so many wild Pokemon. It's another Nidoran male.
Yeah, you should all read Winter's webcomic.
It's true. It's very good. And the art is awesome.
Space Princess.
That's right.
Space Princess, you say? Sounds interesting. Yes.
It does.
It is Winter's webcomic, and it is very good.
That's right. Because yeah, if I'm gonna talk about a webcomic on here, I have to also talk about the really cool one that we've read and that one of our viewers actually made. So,
yeah.
Because like Goblins is cool, but Space Princess is also cool.
Yeah. LMAO, I have been meaning to ask, did you get caught up on Space Princess yet?
No, we are still on. I have a little note here. We're still on Chapter 3, page 37, but it is a note sitting here on my computer waiting for us. So I do know what we're up to. We just are not further caught up than that.
She says, aw, thank you, heart.
Of course. But yeah, you were, in fact, if you don't mind me saying, I'm pretty sure you were just talking to your therapist about this, about the fact that, like, we've just been so like all over the
Busy.
place with
Yeah.
with stuff going on in general, and obviously not in the short term. Next week is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
So since we're near the end of the stream, and Amy mentioned it at the beginning, just as a reminder, everybody, this coming Wednesday over on Geek for All, link down in the description box below for Geek for All and
Gluten-free for all.
but on Geek for All this week, on Wednesday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be live for like many, many hours. 12 plus is the goal, but, you know, things come up. Who knows?
It'll be what it ends up being.
Exactly.
Honestly.
But basically, if you like, you know, if you're like, oh, 1 p.m. Eastern, well, I don't get home for another 4 or 5 hours. Don't worry. Like, you know, I'll be at work. Don't worry. We'll still be streaming. So you can come join us then if you're interested. We will be streaming the streamer event for the new Magic the Gathering set Duskmorn, and we will be sponsored by Wizards of the Coast.
Yes.
So we'll be playing the new set before anybody else gets to on Arena. That was a lot of damage. Let's switch. And so we will be able to, we're going to be playing that against other streamers and other content creators. And it's always an absolute blast. So you should come join us if you can. Because it's like, we always have a ton of fun, even if we're getting trounced. So, if that's something you're interested in, come join us at any time.
Hasbin Death says, I think Whitney should have used Teddy Ursa and Apom along with her Miltank instead of Clefairy because they're Johto Pokemon. I'm saying this if there were more wild fighting Pokemon before Gym.
Yeah. Yeah, because there just aren't. Like, getting Muscle is kind of the only way that you have access to a fighting type that early. But yeah, and honestly, we've had that discussion as well, where like a lot of these gym leaders, aces, are not even Johto Pokemon. Like Morty's entire team is Gen 1 Pokemon. He's got 4 Pokemon, and they're all Gen 1 because there was only one like main ghost introduced in Gen 2, and God forbid Morty used it, I guess.
Right. Alright. Winter says, Chapter 5 left on cliffhanger, and I love hearing what people think of Galix.
And then,
Chapter 6, not 5. Whoops.
yeah, we will. I look forward to checking it out. It's actually funny. Speaking of comics in general, this is like paper, physical comics. We had a friend. We went to Maryland once with some friends, and our friend Rachel asked me, because I was talking about Walking Dead and how much I enjoyed Walking Dead, and she asked me if I'd read the comics, and I said I had started, but hadn't read too much. And she asked me if I had come across a character named Negan yet. And I was like, no. And she's like, oh my God, I love Negan. He's so cool. So, she predicted or like mentioned my love of, or knew about her love of Negan, mentioned it to me. And I did end up enjoying Negan as a character as well. All right.
Hob is here saying, hey, everyone.
What's
Hey,
up, Hob?
I actually didn't know that story, Joe, and I'm actually kind of surprised that Rachel loves Negan. I
was too.
see her as that type of person, so.
I know. I agree.
Winter says, sup, Hob? And Hob says, everyone's still alive? Who did we add?
Everyone is still alive. We got Drowsy that we named Maggie, which we traded for Muscle, and then used Muscle to one-shot Miltank. And so Whitney is done, and it was insane.
Yeah. Quite.
Ooh, we got Dig. Hell yeah. But otherwise, Scramble evolved as well, because I ran around for some friendship. Whoops.
He says, sorry I missed the beginning. Had to have a family meeting. No problem.
Hopefully it went well.
Muscle coming in is clutch.
Just coming in clutch.
Oh, muscle coming in clutch. Sorry.
But that's fine. It was It was...
Nice.
Thank you. It was, whatchamacallit? Focus Energy, followed by some well-placed crit karate chops to finish off both Clefairy and then Miltank in one hit each. Oh, sorry. We low-kicked the Miltank.
Yes.
And critted.
So that's what you do.
Yeah.
To an udder. You low kick it. Below the belt.
Who do we have? Mr. Owl's up top against psychic types? Yes. Mr. Owl has a very high special defense. So that is great.
Sorry.
No, please.
I can't hear you well enough to tell when you've finished talking, I guess.
I did finish. You're good.
I was just going to say, and when it sprays you with milk, then you know you've killed it.
That's its dying act. Spray you with milk.
Hab says, God, I miss my shiny Togetic from my original silver save that got erased when the cartridge battery died.
Sure.
Sorry, Hob. That sucks.
Oh, shit. Crit Abra. Down. We didn't need to because it only knows teleport, but sure, Mr. Owl, go for it. Kadabra. All right, Mr. Owl, come on, you're okay. Confusion. High special defense, right, Mr. Owl? Okay, that's still a lot of damage. That was 18. Doubled is 36. We're dead to a crit here. I don't know that anybody else is better suited to take this attack. Because this is a poison type, so it'd be super effective. Let me look at your stats. You have 29 special defense. 19, 29, but you're poison type.
And it still did that much damage.
That's what I'm saying.
That's insane.
So Scramble has to do it. Scramble has got 50 special defense as opposed to 29. And Firebutt's got 34. That's not bad either. So Firebutt is a good backup if something crazy happens. But, all right, so I guess I'm switching to Scramble.
Hob says, so all Bloomburrow decks are finished.
Nice.
I still want to get some tokens, but all of my decks have their full card count.
Amazing. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. All right, Confusion. So that was what it hit us with last time too, right? 42 to 32. It does 10 damage. Crit doubles it to 20. Come on. Come on. We're dead to a crit. That headbutt missed thanks to Hustle, but we killed it with a single headbutt.
Nice.
It just took so long to get there. But Mr. Owl grew to level 20, which he should have, because he did a really good job there. So thank you, Mr. Owl. And then Scramble gains a fair bit of experience. And finally, an Abra. Okay. So we don't have to worry too much, but I think I'll be cautious and switch to Peeves. But I assume it's just going to try to teleport and fail. Okay, or flash and lower our accuracy. That's fine too. That's fine too.
Hob says smallest deck is 65 cards, otters. The biggest deck is 79 cards, frogs and squirrels tied.
Interesting. So are you planning on keeping them that size, or now that you have everything, kind of whittling them down and getting them to exactly 60? Or is it just, I'm playing for fun, this is what the decks are and what I want them to do, and so I'm fine with that, because that's totally cool.
Sure.
Just curious. Okay. We win. Thank you, Psychic Mark. Your Kadabra was a little scary, but Oh! Yes! It's
Awesome.
Noctowl!
I love it.
Holy shit, man. This was a great stream.
Yes.
Wow. Like I said, Mr. Owl deserved it. That's so cool. All right. Like Erica said before about Scramble evolving, look at his sprite.
Yeah.
Let's see Mr. Owl's new stats. 72 HP.
Husband Dust says knocked owl with an owl emoji.
27, that's a good one. 27 attack and defense, 37 special attack, 48 special defense,
Jeez.
and 35 speed. Okay. That attack stat is real bad for a fully evolved Pokemon. Wow. Okay, but still, I mean, it's defensive. That's its thing, right? I mean, Scramble is the same way. It actually has one less attack. But we have Hustle, so... Okay, but hey, that's... Wow, what a stream. That was so cool. I think that's a pretty cool note to end it on this week. I don't think I need to do any grinding in between this week and next week. As a reminder, Amy mentioned it earlier, so before folks start to leave, please don't forget that next week we are here on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, not Friday, because with how crazy next week is going to be for us, first of all, we're going to have a very big video coming out on Thursday on Geek for All, so don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell on any and all of our channels, all 3 of them. Because like I said, we're having a big video coming out on Thursday where we open a bunch of physical Duskmorn product for Magic the Gathering. If you're not into Magic, no worries whatsoever. Like I said, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will be continuing this Nuzlocke. We are going to get to Ekritique. We are going to go through the mansion or whatever it's called. I forget what the building is called. The Tin Tower or something that got burned down. So that we can check out the legendary dogs and find Eusine. There's a rival battle in there that we're going to have to do. So that's something that we'll have to keep track of. But like I said, I'm not going to do any grinding between this week and next week. There's no need for it because we have a lot of trainers that we can battle. We have a lot more encounters that we haven't gotten yet, especially now that we're going to be going through this Pseudo-Wudo area as well. We can get Pseudo-Wudo next week too, hopefully. As we can try to. Like I said, as a backup for Dwayne here. So yeah, we will try for all of that on Thursday, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern and going until we're done, hopefully 10 p.m., maybe a little later. We're not pushing for that, but like I said, this felt like a logical stopping point. Right. It was quite nice. So thank you all so much for hanging out.
Yeah,
I hope everybody always. Yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did, because this was a really cool stream. We did a lot. I'm like surprised with how much we got done, and pleasantly surprised by how much we got done. So that's really cool.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
Amy.
Yes.
Speaking of how much fun we had tonight with all of these amazing folks who were able to join us.
I have a bunch more to read before we can do that.
I am so sorry. Please go right ahead.
Hub says, decks are what they are as long as they hit 60 minimum. They're legal.
You are 100% correct. And that's why I said, as long as you're having fun with it, that's totally fine. I was just curious because some people are like we make decks that are like 41 cards all the time for limited. And so then, it was like, I don't know. It was just like, we do the dirty 41, but there are certain people who will tell you never, ever go above 40. And we do it all the time. So more power to you. Enjoy. I hope that you have fun with the decks, playing the decks, etc. Best of luck.
Blake says, heart, Thursday.
Thursday is right. We're not playing God of War Ragnarok anymore.
No, we're not.
But we probably did. We probably did at least one God of War Ragnarok stream on a Thursday. So,
yes.
Because we did a lot of God of War Ragnarok streaming. Holy crap. That game was so good. Oh my god.
But yeah, we talked about, I don't know if Blake was there, but he is referencing it, so maybe he was there. But we did talk about in one of those streams that Thursday is Thursday, and what are the other ones? Like Freya or Freyr is Friday, and
I thought that was it. I don't recall.
No, there was Tuesday is Tears Day.
Oh, right.
So
yeah. Really cool. Really cool.
And Odin's Day is one of the days as well.
Maybe Wednesday? I don't know.
Because like Odin had like another consonant in front of the O at one point. I don't really know or remember that, but yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Hob says, dang, D&D on Thursday unless they cancel again.
Well, I know from my D&D experience, I truly hope they don't cancel on you. I would never say that.
Right.
But if they do, it'll be cool to have you here. But I do hope that you get to play some D&D. And then if you have to watch us on the VOD, I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the VOD and or the week after when we... By the way, it is 1 week on Thursday. Then we will be back to Friday again the week after. So...
Yeah. Winter says, thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here, Winter.
Agreed.
Hub says, sorry I missed it. Glad I could at least say goodnight.
Agreed. It was great. And thank you for even popping in and letting us know that you weren't going to be here at the beginning.
Yeah, you technically don't have to do that, but...
It was appreciated.
Yeah. Marcus says, come on, guys. Let's go watch Joe stomp out this cow.
That's right. That's right. So all you guys have to do is, if you missed it for whatever reason, the VOD will go up immediately after the stream is over, and you can go to any parts that you missed and go watch that poor Miltank take a low kick to the udder and just go straight down.
Hub says Wednesday is Odin's Day, like you said before. Blake says Woden's Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Hob says a novel did something interesting with that, but I don't want to spoil it.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. Hasbin Does says it was a good stream.
Thank you. I agree. I had a lot of fun. And like I said, I hope that all of you had even half as much fun as I did, because then that means I agree that it was a good stream.
Hey,
so
I agree that it was a good stream too.
Yeah. So thank you all for spending the time. Now I will do first.
Cookie time, Winter says.
Yes, enjoy those cookies,
Perfect
Winter.
timing.
That's right. Enjoy them. Let us know how they were when we see you next time.
Yeah. Add it to the snup date. Cookie date.
Cookie date. Wow. Yeah, and we will be back. I guess next time we're streaming is our regular Magic Monday stream on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Geek for All. Again, link in the description below. Then we have the other stream on Wednesday, also on Geek for All. And then this stream on Thursday. Also, as a reminder, this past Wednesday, we started on this channel. We started playing Final Fantasy VIII.
Yes.
That first episode is out. It is the boring tutorial, but we had a lot of fun with it. We made a lot of jokes. That's just kind of how we do. We had our friend Dave back, who helped us through Final Fantasy VII, if you all have watched that series. And so obviously then, if you're unaware of how things work on this channel, the new episode of Final Fantasy VIII will come out this Wednesday on this channel. So stay tuned for that. And for a little bit, we're going to take a break. Starting this Sunday will be another episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Yes.
But then we're going to take a break because we have a new series in the lead up to Spooky Month. And so because October is next month, we have a 6-episode series that will come out all 4 Sundays, in October, as well as it will bleed into September. Yeah, that's right, bleed. For 2 weeks. So we will have one more episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm this Sunday, and then pre-release Sunday for Duskmorn, for folks who are aware of the Magic content. But next Sunday, we will have our first episode of our new series for Spooky Month 2024. And if you come back next week and ask us about it, you can find out early what that game is going to be. Also, spoilers, if I get to change it quickly enough, you will likely also see it in the promotional slideshow that we do before our streams.
Yes. So. Hub says, I've got about 5 more weeks of
Baldur's Gate
3.
Did you remember that? I'm
then
sorry.
Doing route through October. Then I'm starting Final Fantasy VII.
Ooh, I want to hear what you have to say about that one.
All right.
That was fun when we did that. Final Fantasy VII was an interesting game for sure.
Very.
For sure. Okay, well, Amy, it is going to be time for us. Amy had a crazy day today. The fact that you're even still awake.
I don't know how I am at all.
It's very impressive.
And my eyes are so dry. It feels like they're getting ripped out of my skull.
Yeah. We're all gonna let this poor beautiful woman go to sleep. So Amy,
yes.
Before you go though, you do have a little bit more work to do.
I do. Hob, thank you so much for making it here. I know it was tough for you tonight, but we did get to talk to you a little bit, and so we appreciate it.
For sure.
I might plug it when it gets there.
For sure.
Nice.
Sounds great.
Okay. Winter, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy those cookies.
That's right. And congrats on your new job opportunity and for getting out of a not so great one. That is always good to hear that that is hopefully in the rear view.
The best.
Yes. Congrats.
Husband Dust, thank you so much for being here. It's nice to see you on our streams. It really is.
That's right.
We got to see so many comments from you on our pre-records. It really means a lot that you're making it here to these streams as well.
Agreed.
Blake, we love you. We miss you. We want to see you.
Yeah, we'll talk soon at least. I mean, obviously you mentioned we won't necessarily be able to see you until October or November. I mean, but we can always video chat, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But it's always cool to have you stop by. Thanks so much. And like Amy said, all the love.
Yeah. Marcus. Thank you so much for being here. As always, you're the best.
That's right.
And there's nothing else to say about it. You just are the best.
For sure.
Ryan, thank you for being here since you're new. It's really cool to see you here on our streams as well.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been leaving comments on our pre-recorded Pokemon content. Just like I said to Hasbin Dust, it means a lot that you're coming here as well. And kind of seeing how we're also sort of doing this, which is similar but not similar. And so hopefully we have, it's pretty official that we have plenty of Pokemon content for you to consume. So
yes.
Please enjoy. And
many
appreciate
hours.
it.
That's right.
Erica, thank you so much for being here. Always love getting to see you at the beginning of these streams and,
Absolutely.
anytime that you're here, of course.
That's right.
And Hobbs says, fair warning, I'm renaming everyone and poking a bit of fun at Cloud, at least at first.
Hey, it is your playthrough.
Whatever,
so
man.
Enjoy it.
Yes. And Blake says, much love, fam. We'll text for sure and get some stuff set up.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're busy next week because
Yes.
next week's kind of crazy, but after that, hopefully we'll be more available for all that fun stuff. So
yeah, hopefully things will slow down soon too.
That's
for
right.
our lives in general.
Yeah, correct. So yes, thank you, Blake. Appreciate it. To each and every one of you who Amy just mentioned your username and or real name, whichever it happens to be. Thank you so very much for being here with us for any and all of the stream that you were. We appreciate it. Thank you for joining us in chat. If you were watching us tonight, but you were not joining us in chat, and so you did not hear your name just mentioned by Amy, that does not mean that we don't appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate anybody that chooses to spend time with us, whether they're chatting or not. If you do want that shout out, all you got to do is be in chat, even if it's just one message. Hopefully we won't miss you, and we will be able to go back and give you that shout out and that thank you as is appropriate. But if you are not comfortable doing so, or you're not able to do so, we are happy to provide our blanket thank you here at the end. So again, thank you so very much.
Yes.
We already mentioned all the amazing things that are going to be coming out soon, as well as our regular Pokemon content on Tuesday. We have more of Amy tackling Pokemon Black for the first time ever, every Tuesday. So all new episodes on Tuesdays for that. So stay tuned to all of that amazing stuff here on Video Games for All, over on Geek for All, and then we mentioned Gluten Free for All, but the content currently for Gluten Free for All is actually over on Gluten Free for All's Instagram, and so you can check the links down in the description box below for that as well.
Yes.
And we encourage you to do so because, as I've said many times, Amy killing it over there, and really bringing our content out to a diverse group of people.
Yes. And some pretty impressive people too.
Agreed.
I'm so grateful for the sheer number of like restaurants and chefs who have, you know, who follow me, like that means a lot. That means a whole hell of a lot, especially since when I worked at a restaurant and told the owner that I wanted to have a gluten-free restaurant, she told me to be an actor instead. So, fuck you.
Yeah. But you say fuck you to her every time you continue to excel and do well at all these other things.
So I really appreciate it. It means a lot.
Yeah. So if you want to get in on the love fest over there, feel free to do so. Check out all the cool stuff that, like I said, that Amy's got going on over there. I want to make sure that I save, because I was like, oh, I can X out of this when we're done streaming. No, I can't. I haven't saved. So I will make sure to do that right now so that I do not forget.
Yeah.
But between now and the next time that we see you all, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I'm Mimi.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.